It's the most wonderful. Dude, it feels fucking bumpy right now. I don't like it.
Lee 20,005 says, Sweaty, you're not going fast enough. The snow will all clear when you hit the right speed, lol. Sweatekrafolk 3,350 says, love the live location update, lol.
Hell yeah, dude. And Booth is okay, dude. We good. Whatever you think, Booth thing. That guy did not care to look at all. Pissing me off, dude. Wonderful town. Did we get an exclamation point IRL in the chat from a modder VIP already? I don't remember hearing it. We might have. Just check the category, it should let us know. Category should be IRL.
Lee 20,005 says you're in IRL.
Alright, thanks, Lee.
Off-Red Everything says, yep, didn't hear it go off, but cat did change.
Alright.
DMT says snowy.
DMT, what is up? About 7 minutes away. And it's gonna take me about 5 minutes to get inside to this place. I don't remember exactly where.
DMT says, good morning, brother.
What's up, baby? Dude, I checked. No word back on the guild. It was the first thing I checked this morning.
DMT says, what you up to?
I'm going to the Mall of America to meet up with Sweaty Professor Oak. And kind of get my vibe back for IRL stuff, because it's been a hot minute. I'm not gonna lie. They told me I had permission to go into the restaurant and stuff, so I'm just gonna fucking send it like I own the place.
DMT says guild problems.
Guild problems, bro. I'm trying to run a guild here. Listen, I made you and Jessica officers, so you might have to handle it. I don't know how How much power do you have as an officer?
DMT says Danjit.
Can you buy stashes? You say Danjit? Danjit! Oh, Danjit! When the snow is all blowing, it's pissing me off, and I gotta get out of here.
Behind the cannon says gosh Danjit.
That's Danjit. Whoa, cannon. When did they add this? Bus stuff. That's a bus stop. That's kind of cool. You walk over the highway and...
Behind the cannon says I can't unhear it, and now I'll keep saying it.
Tangent! When the snow is just blowing and pissing me off, and it's crazy out here. It's the most wonderful. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Why does fucking Christmas music get stuck in your head? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's motherfucking Christmas. Now I'm sitting right there, fat in a chair, and it's Christmas. Oh, keep your head up high, 'cause Santa's floating through the sky. It's motherfucking Christmas. They looked a lot. They were looking. Oh, it's motherfucking Christmas. Hi. So I always, well, I probably shouldn't say this. Come on, little lady, I want to mingle. I want to tell you guys, there's like a little secret about the mall. But I shouldn't. I shan't. I don't want anyone. Don't come find me. That's not the point. Come on, little lady, I want to mingle. I don't care if it's a season and Kris Kringle. I'm not lonely in here. I'm awful lonely.
Dahlia Rex says secret strippers at the club.
I got the right up that can make your body tingle. You might as well just call me Christopher Mingle. I got love in my heart and intention in my bones, honey. Alone, unless you want that little vibe. I'm a lonely. I got love in my heart and intention in my bones, honey. Don't come over alone unless you want that little vibe for Christmas tonight. I got the Celsius burps. lose them all. There's a hotel inside. I didn't really pull up from a good angle to like see it, but we out here. Mall of America, MOA. This is, I won't say this is where it all started, but this is where our IRL all started. And fucking dude, yeah, I won't even bring that up. Something pretty terrible happened one of the times we came here, and it kind of sticks with me every time I come here now, because I was sitting in one of the low parking lots, the ground level parking lots, messing with my cameras, and yeah, I won't even bring it up. What the fuck was that? The bumps. The bumps, dude. I don't want those bumps. Is this guy gonna come flying up next to me? I do have to get over at some point. Buddy, sorry, not sorry. For Christmas tonight, I'm awful lonely here. I'm awful lonely in here. Oh, crazy. Yeah, sick. Whoa. All right. I'm all lonely. By the way, it's nuts here right now. I should not have come here on a Saturday. What the fuck was I thinking? I didn't even think about it. It's left. Well,
Sweat Hyperfolk 3352 says, yeah, we got lucky with parking.
I didn't. I don't want to follow this line of cars. I want to like stray. I want to stray from the norm. Dude, I never thought that it was going to be this crazy. I mean, I know it gets crazy. Don't get me wrong. I know. But I never thought it was going to be like this. I'm sorry. I should have said 3 o'clock, brother. No, you actually...
Toxic Ninjax says, few days before Christmas. Biggest mall, LOL.
Okay, well, I didn't really think it through. What's up, Toxic Ninja? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think it through. Unless you want that little wine tonight. Secret smile. Isn't this crazy? Every spot is full. Everyone? Listen, I'll park AFAB. I just want a spot, bro. I'll park as far as possible. Oh, okay. Hold up. This isn't even bad, dude. This is the perfect spot. For Christmas.
Dahlia Rex says noise.
Noise.
went up to Bentleyville last night and it was packed as well. Good time though.
Was that another mall? I do not know how I got so much snow in my car, but I did. All right. MOA, bruh. We're going shopping for more stuff, Emiliana. Now I'm just meeting up with some friends. Sweaty Professor Oak from the chat. But we're doing it at the Mall of America. It's cold, dude. Look at this. Bloomington.
Always Emily, MS-78. It's gonna be packed with TV.
It is gonna be packed. It is. You're right.
Toxic Index says to think that was basically farmland 30 to 40 years ago.
Really? I guess I didn't know. 30 to 40 years ago, I was trying to be born. Trying to be born. That is crazy, though. So it was an old stadium, right? An old football stadium? And then,
GPS data says snow in your car.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. The, weather kind of snow. And it's all over my... Declan, the roller coasters? It's gonna be kind of hard in this thing. We'll look at them. I'm alone, so I don't really have a way to ride the coasters. and hold my, I kind of do. Do I have my, yeah, I kind of do. I got to get down to the first floor. I know the secret ways. So this is the mall, my friends. Look at all that. I could use about a gallon of water right now, honestly. Roller coasters kind of fuck with me now. The older I get, they give me like headaches and stuff. We'll do some of this walking around once we meet up with Sweaty Professor Oak. We'll do some more exploring in a minute. Those guys are waiting at a restaurant for us, so we'll get down to the restaurant. Look at this. It's fucking Michael Bublé. Actually over here, it's like a whole theme park. We got a booth in the back corner. All right. I got love in my heart. Matthew Schmitz. Heck yeah, Matt Schmitz. Doing it. My dude Matt Schmitz has dreamed of singing at the Mall of America since he was a kid, dude. I guarantee it. I can see the excitement in his bones. Christmas excitement. I mean, we are straight walking through the crowds, dude. Straight walking through the crowds. I believe there's an escalator, or actually it's over here. This is fucking gnarly right now. I had to turn down the bit rate too to get better reception. Hopefully we'll get decent reception here. I miss Camp Snoopy. How long has that been gone? Because I think it's been SpongeBob the whole time I've lived here since about 2010. I gotta find wherever I can get down to a good move, dude. Oh, here we go. I found it. We're close. Rainforest Cafe? Dude, those are the worst, dude. Those are the worst, VPS. You don't want to go to the Rainforest Cafe. if the mall has Wi-Fi. What do y'all think? Should we try mall Wi-Fi? It seems like we're pretty good for, dude, I think it's this way, but there's no way to be sure. I'm gonna hit the directory. All right. Start over. Dining. Search. You are here and hell yeah. That's what we're doing. In the back corner. So let's get to the back corner. Twin City Grill. Twin City Grill time. Kids parties. Hello. I have some friends at a booth in the back corner.
How are you doing today?
Fantastic. How are you? Awesome.
How are you going today?
It's so good. How's your quick day and going all the way to the back, chat. All the way to the back. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. Dudes?
What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
How's it going, man?
Good. How are you? Nice to meet you. What's up, man? Dude, good to finally meet you.
Like I know you
Yeah.
or something.
Oh man, here, give me a hug, bro. Dude. A lot of weight to pull. What's your name?
Matthew.
Matthew. Joey.
Nice to meet you,
we'll get
Joey.
one of them. Dude, you're a tall guy. Holy smokes.
I feel short next to him.
Broccoli growing up.
Is that where I missed out? I ate like grilled cheeses and steakums.
Don't get me wrong, grilled cheese and stuff like
Never together though, I don't think. I'm messing up. I might want to redo childhood. Toss it over there.
Oh, if there's a hoodie over there. That'll be mine.
All right.
There you go.
Well, what's the easiest way to do?
That's what I was like. I got a corner, so it's you could sort of do this, but I wasn't sure exactly where.
Sometimes I'll just do
Perfect.
this. And I'll ask you if it's chill. You guys are doing
Yeah. We do podcast live, so
Yeah, that is true. This week in OTG.
which we're doing tonight. So,
Are you really?
yeah.
You driving back and then doing it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So
9 o'clock.
3 hours drive?
3.5. I make it like 3:15, 3:10.
Legally. So, you guys are going to Wisconsin?
Yeah, we're going to Hudson to the old bootlegging liquor store. Right over and then grab that. Probably, I'm not sure if we can do IKEA first or we can do that first.
Is this like a furniture line?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's cheaper to drive down and grab it than have it delivered. It's because it's by freight. It's come by like freight.
Hello, I'm good. How are you? I have the camera behind you.
Oh, no.
I don't know if
Oh,
it's cool
sorry.
if I. It's
Oh, no, no,
okay.
no. Don't
Is
worry
it cool
about
if I put this here? I don't know if
Yeah,
you're
this
gonna
section
see-
is cut, so don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Anything to drink for you?
I'm gonna stick with water. Can I have a lemon with
Lemon?
that, please?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's
YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Use out lunch. Please, right.
I would have to bring a charging cable, so I bought another one. But this, I can go out with that in the back and stuff in both phones. I use a phone to power that. I also use the connection from that phone, and they sum together in that application. So that it, basically right now, this is working really well and that one's not, so I just kind of swipe down, working on network stuff all the time to make sure that it looks good.
Thinking the certain need
Yeah. Well, it's sometimes you restaurant mall there that use their Wi-Fi too because they're in the first floor. So I'm gonna try their Wi-Fi out. Actually, yeah, it just goes because it's intermittent. And I said takes a second, it'll lag, it makes like a bad experience for the users. But yeah, I'm connected. It's just something like kind of in the background I have to deal with at all times, like figuring out what bit rate to be using. And
you gotta be going at 110% all the time just to make sure that this is going. Because it's almost 2 years.
yeah, the best me goes at 110% all the time, but the real me is like 110% for a couple hours. And then I'm just like, oh yeah, like I literally just sat down and started talking, I didn't even check. And they're all going like, hey, you're BRB, we're all losing.
Yeah, I pulled it up on your site, and then I triggered my job. And when I came back, it's like, oh, it's video's ending. That's weird because it's live in there.
Yeah.
But,
Did it say video ended?
huh?
Did it say video ended?
Yeah, on Twitch. But it was, I came back up, so I don't know
That part might actually be more.
if lag in Twitch or just the service. Yeah.
The app is kind of weird. It does that for people all the time. I mean, on Subathon, because people message me personally all the time. Little messages that say stream has ended. And they're like, like, I didn't do it. I'm literally doing everything to make sure that shows
I'm
it.
pretty sure it did not end, but
Do you have like close connections with Twitch, like going? Because you are going to Subathon.
No, I'm the second.
You're second on this. Okay, but you're up there. Being the second, Twitch, like, you gotta be.
You guys have any questions for me in the meeting? You have a look, I'm just checking.
no, I had no questions.
You don't know what you want?
Yep, I think we're
I'm
good.
too.
Okay, what can I get for you?
I just want cheese curds.
Okay. For you,
Can I get the Baja burger?
how do you like it cooked?
Medium rare.
Mashed potatoes, steamed broccoli, French fries.
Let's do broccoli.
I'll take the Baja as well. Medium rare and fries.
Salt and vinegar with for you.
Yes, please.
Can I also get a Baja burger?
How do you like it?
Everyone's getting medium rare.
Medium rare?
Yeah.
Okay.
It just looks so good.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Mashed
I
potatoes,
couldn't be the only one at the table without
broccoli or French
Over there,
fries.
he
What's the
cheese
best?
curds.
Salt and vinegar fries.
that. Thank
Do you
you.
want the cheese curds as appetizer?
Yeah, we'll check on it.
Sounds good.
Alright, so I was looking at menus like burgers and then some Baja. I was like, yeah, there it is. That's it, Baja. Use it.
I'll split between fish and sandwiches.
I just figured I couldn't be the only one at the table. I used to have a thing when I was younger where like I wouldn't order the same thing as anybody else. So like I'd always have, if there were 3 people at the table, I'd have 3 things picked out just in case you guys ordered the other
Right.
people I wanted. And yeah, I'll get out of that. Because I never got what I wanted.
Who cares what everyone else has? Just get what you want.
So today we're doing the opposite. Yeah. Thanks to internet connectivity. The mic is. But yeah, your brain has to kind of all the stuff we all do on the This Week in MTG podcast with sound, framing, and stuff I have to do on the fly
Right.
all the time. So
There we go. We got a mic stand now.
I think it's just truly wild, man. Just keep going like that. And was it like a spur of the moment? Because I wasn't with you from the beginning. It was Danny that introduced me to you.
Yeah.
And like watching your shit is pretty fun. Not gonna lie. Like when you're doing the squats where you were going for like your squat record. No.
yeah, my personal squat record, the world record of our record. Yeah, I just try to keep it creative, but I'm also ADHD, and I'm also like an artist, a musician, artist at heart. So I have to change that. I have an inherent need to like evolve,
Something new.
grow. Like you ever hear like people get mad at Metallica because they made an album that's completely different. It's like you could just keep making the same stuff. We want the same stuff. It's like I get that that's what you want.
That's how musicians die.
Yeah, but it's unfortunate, but it's also like the truth. Like, it's not in me to continue making the same TikTok over and over and over, or I'd be
Right.
famous. Do I want to be famous more than I want to be happy? Like, not really. I want to be happy. I'd love to like get big and stuff. But to answer your question about Twitch too, it's like I've shook the CEO's hand twice at 2 different Twitch cons and said, "I'm your second longest Subathon." The last one, he like took a picture of my tag, but. As far as I know, he never came to the chat or anything. He's a busy dude.
Of course.
And I've talked to like Harris. You guys know who Harris Heller is? He made Stream Beats. He's like a really, really big streamer. I've talked to his editor about doing editing for me and stuff. So like you get connections and get close to people, but really it's just a matter of like how much you want to
Right.
grind and make those TikToks, find something that goes viral. Keep making that goes viral. It's tough. The only thing I'm really interested in continuing to make go viral is like stuff about the Subathon in general. Because I think it's fantastic. I think traveling is fantastic. And
Well, traveling just brings in more people.
I mean,
It's,
they
like,
get to live
it's never the same thing more than once a day kind of thing. It's like, you're like, oh, I'm grinding this camo in Call of Duty for the last 9 years. I've been playing the same game.
yeah, which I love. I love Call of Duty. It's fun when I play it, but it's ragey too.
Right.
I unfortunately got good at it, good enough to where I cared. Where in
Right.
the beginning, when it was awesome to play, it's because I didn't care at all. I was like,
Yeah,
I suck. I'm just gonna lay here and
the
you guys
good old
try to
spin
keep us
bike days.
alive. And if we die, I'll just laugh. And it's no longer like that. Is there butter in here?
Oh yeah.
There should have
Oh
been.
yeah. So.
Are you a big zombie fan then? Playing
Dude,
COD?
zombies actually got me back into gaming entirely. Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
That zombies, after like 6 years of working on my career in manufacturing, my little brother I went to stay in New York for Christmas time. And my little brother was playing zombies, and that's all I did the whole time I was there. Then I got home and I was like, I have to. So I bought an Xbox One, and then it was like kind of off to the races. I started gaming, but I was still obsessed with fitness. That's where all this kind of came from. I started gaming, but I was still obsessed with fitness. So I was like playing while I was on a spin bike, and then the spin bike was like, it was like a little much. I also had a treadmill, so I was like, it wasn't about the streaming at all. I didn't even know what streaming was. So I was on a treadmill and walking. So I was trying to do different types of exercises to shock your muscles and stay in shape. And then people, my roommate and other people were like, dude, it's ridiculous that you're doing this, and you're actually kind of good at it. Like, you get wins sometimes. It was Blackout at the time, which was, I think, called Black Ops 4.
Yeah.
I was playing, like, Blackout. I started in Black Ops 3 Zombies on the treadmill. And then I got a spin bike to make it easier, and I was sitting on the spin bike, and my roommate was like, dude, you have to, like, look into streaming. And he showed me He Who Shall Not Be Named, The Doctor, and then some other, I found like Stone Mountain, you guys know him, and other streamers, Spiros.
Yeah, the big names.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then once I started streaming, I realized that it's like, where it's at is the small communities. It's so much cooler, like, to be part of them, actually be able to talk with the streamer is cooler. And then it was off to the races once I started streaming more and people started coming in. I was just completely preoccupied with doing it. Is there a third guy that does This Week in MTG with you guys?
There's 2 more.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so we're a group of 4, but Danny and I are the ones that go back the longest and stuff. That was 2020.
It was like a year before COVID.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
And we've been going since.
Nice.
And that was just more of...
Oh, dude.
We all just played Magic, so it's like, hey, let's just do a weekly. Well, we took over a podcast from a buddy of ours.
Yeah.
So we bought the podcast for $1 from our buddy. If you watched, like, listen to the first 11 or 12 episodes, they're hit, I don't know, 16, because 17 was our first one. Like, that was the transition one, I think.
Was it? Okay.
So, like, the first handful were his podcasts. I'm actually on, I think, episode 4 or 5. I think you were on a few of them.
No, I wasn't on any before.
Oh, so I was first of them.
You were.
So yeah, he had developed it already. He had always set it up, so we just kind of took it over and just
because he was doing
transitioned to our own.
An aquarium podcast as well called The Aquarium Guys. That took off way more than this, and he wanted to put all of his more focus on the aquariums. His whole basement, I don't know, it's been a while since you've been down in his basement, but it's just walls and walls of aquariums, all like aerated tubes and stuff, and he was just hardcore. It's one of the biggest, like, I think they're the #1 aquarium podcast in the States and stuff. And they have like Midwest meetups. Like, he's dealing with fish traders in Florida and stuff. Like, it's just hilarious to listen to them sometimes. And they're very, like, they're not PG and stuff. But it's very funny. You don't have to know a lot of aquariums just to listen to them talk to be entertained.
Yeah.
But Robs was doing good on that. And he was like, yeah, no more This Week in MTG. And I was just interested in, like, audio editing for a long time. Like, I went to college to be a recording engineer and stuff. And
You did or he did?
I did.
Oh, cool.
And so I got a year under my belt of that, but then got put on academic suspension because of my generals. I wasn't too good at my generals. I'm like, I just want the music, I want the editing and stuff. So he was doing that. I'm like, I think we could do this and stuff. And like as Danny was saying, we played together. And so I'm like, should we do this? And we had another buddy, and we're like, let's do this. And so we started January 2020, I think. Because 2019 is when he was quitting it and stuff. So it worked out pretty well.
Yeah. Well, that's not, why the $1? Is it like an actual business? And
it was kind of a joke. It's like, rather than just giving it to us, we'll give you something for it. So here's $1.
Kind of a thing. I don't know. But he was on.
I love it.
He was helping the transition, and we were like shopping for stuff, and I was hitting up Ross. I'm like, you've been doing this a little bit longer, like, what's the podcast equipment and stuff that we're looking for and stuff. But it's pretty fun.
I was going to dig
fun.
into the cheese curds. Help yourself.
Cheese curds, I will just devour, so I'm going to hold back.
I bet it. Don't hold back.
I'm holding back.
We can get more.
But yeah, we started.
adults.
I think we're what, on our third mixer.
Oh, this is ours.
I thought we had more. I thought we had one. Oh, we had
What about
that
the mini
we,
one?
we had the mini one. That's what
We
it was.
got the mini one because we thought we would do that for like travel.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna try and do like a traveling one, but it's like, it's too much work.
It was only
Mixer, you said?
Yeah.
It's only $50.
So we're gonna get a little mixer so we can travel, like
Yeah.
just a 2 mic mixer. Because we have a 4 mic for our podcast. So we were thinking of doing like, hey, let's just do like events, like travel, like podcast episodes. But with our busy schedules, that's never gonna work.
They're tough to set up too.
Right.
But it's just power. You asked me right away about power.
Yeah.
It's always like the toughest thing. We had the van and we were thinking about setting up a camera because all this really having the cameras and the gear and all that stemmed from Unkle Daddy wanting to make more content.
Right.
To get the name out about our first album. Mm-hmm. So we were thinking about doing like a podcast called Getting Deep with Daddy, and it would just be after because we were doing like 20 shows a year.
Right.
So it'd be after the shows, and they'd all be like, messed up, just all drunk from the shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Put the camera, put 4 mics on stands to the back and one to me driving, because I always drove, so I was always DD, and then just
Have a drunk
talk.
podcast.
Have a drunk podcast on the way back. And in retrospect, it's probably better that we didn't. Highly cancelable.
But the stories would have been told.
And that was part of thinking about it. I was like, man, how am I going to get the camera there? And then it would have to be all in post. It's not live. Once I started doing live stuff, I fell in love with it.
Right.
But I like to try to bring the quality, almost quality of post to live, minus the editing. We can't.
Right.
I just said I would edit that out, minus the editing. That little jump cut.
Right, yeah.
You're always gonna get that with post, or take 3, take 4.
Right,
all these
yeah,
things.
then you're like, okay, now everything has to be scripted, and that's where it just becomes a hassle
Yeah,
in the long run.
I think podcasts are really genuine, where you get to know the person, not the exact version of the person that they can edit and want to be.
Right. So that's kind of why we started live streaming it, because initially it was just record, and that's it. And that's completely chopped, brought to you by Matt. So that's like a lot of the side tangents can be chopped, put in live, obviously, on Twitch if you watch us. He goes on side tangents every other 2 minutes, basically.
It's not a shtick, I promise.
So now we have, I guess, the keyword of Mizzet, of like, hey, you're going off topic. Let's get back.
What you have? Do you have like you said a keyword?
Yeah. So Niv Mizzet is a dragon creature from Magic, and it's just, I don't know why I said it the first time.
I don't know
But
either.
I was just like, okay, let's just get back on track. It was just something that
It
just
sounds like it would be something backwards. Niv Mizzet.
It's in one of its first printings. It has an equation that, like with like Z plus E or whatever and stuff, and it spells Niv Mizzet if you like tilt it on its side and stuff. And it's just interesting like that.
The equation spells that.
The equation spells Niv. Let's see it. I'll pull it
Yeah,
up.
you
That
can
way
pull it up.
You could be.
yeah, it's a weird one.
I'm gonna double check everything's
Yeah.
copacetic. That's a real one.
All right, let's dive into
Do
this.
it, dude.
Safe fair.
Don't be timid. Or do it.
Can never go wrong with cheese grits. Find it yet?
So there's this stuff at the bottom of the Magic card that's called flavor text. So the italicized stuff at the bottom, if you turn it to the side, you see it spells Niv Mizzet as the equation.
And NIV. 90 degrees. Where's the Mizzet? See the NIV?
The Mizzet is the E. The 90 degrees is like a space.
The E becomes an M?
Yeah, the E becomes an M.
Okay,
It's like
I
after
see
there's
it.
just like.
And then there's Z. Oh, it's hard to see.
Yeah.
I have to like squint.
You do, yeah.
M-I-Z.
And it was one of the first times in like Magic. It's like, oh, that's an interesting thing that they could do on a Magic card. It's just like.
So do we know what the equation is supposed to be, or the
No idea.
derivation?
No, I'm pretty sure that they did come out with like a story article about it on their website, but I don't remember. I'm not much of a lore person when it comes to Magic. I just like the feeling smart playing a strategy game.
I've noticed that you're always from the outside in until you get into something.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was always like sports as a kid and music, and I never really got into anything nerdy other than gaming itself. I played a lot of Quake 3 Arena, but I never got into like Magic. I never got into Pokemon cards, so that was all just kind of like nerdy stuff. And as a kid, nerdy can be like a real bad word. You're like,
Right.
I don't want to be, I want to get the girl and be cool and popular. But as I learn about things like Dungeons and Dragons, I don't know anything about it, but I started playing Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm like, I absolutely love it.
Yep.
Like, I love it so much. And there's so many things you can deep dive with other smart people, and it does feel good. To feel like, not just to feel smart, but to feel like in the know and have this knowledge of something that you can't just on the surface look at and understand. And when people try to and get interested, it's like, okay, let me tell you about Nimbus. This is awesome. That's interesting.
When it comes to like D&D, like that's an entire universe that you have to dive into just to understand it. Baldur's Gate is just the surface, but once you get into the actual D&D game, like we've tried before, but that's a commitment to get into.
Definitely a commitment.
And play.
So you have to like make maps and stuff, don't you?
You can, depending on the stuff. Like there's a lot of like D&D starter kits which do a lot of the legwork for you, and then you can like evolve from there. It's like a pre-scripted story where it's like you can do these kind of things, but this is kind of like the plot that you follow, as where like the D&D that you see like Dimension 20 or Critical Role do, that's just all in their head that they're creating and stuff from scratch, you know, with like using bits of actual lore and stuff. But like it's about like creating, you know, like maps, but like your character primarily. It's like the character becomes you. You are that character.
Yeah, you are now that character, and
You know this curve.
that's a solid curve.
Boom. That was hot at the bottom.
Yeah, but Critical Role is
That's a
they're
YouTube channel.
Twitch. They have a Twitch, but they're usually D&D like in front of an audience. Like you'll watch some of their stuff.
Yeah, it's like I know Matt Mercer and stuff. I'm not much of a D&D person, unfortunately, but I think they're the biggest like D&D YouTube channel. Thank you.
And I think what's the one from New Zealand that does it?
New Zealand.
You know, is it New Zealand?
The only ones I know are Critical Role and Dimension 20. I know that there's this like Pokemon podcast that I listened to back in the day because I'm a big Pokemon fan. And one of the guys on the podcast is a big D&D person, so he made a homebrew of a D&D world that incorporated Pokemon with it, and it was really cool. And stuff. And cool thing is, like, the podcaster actually lives in Minneapolis now and stuff. But that was a very fun thing. He just talks Pokemon. But a D&D Pokemon crossover was pretty interesting to listen to. I don't know. D&D is vast, wild, but to manage it, to be like a dungeon, like the dungeon master, the DM, you got to be a very schedule, detail-orientated person and like enjoy the game and stuff. Like I would not recommend anybody getting into D&D to be a dungeon master right away, unless that's like your persona of like, I love charts,
Storytelling.
Yeah.
I'm able to make up a story on the spot. Because with D&D, there's no real path. Like you have a guide, but that guide is only going to get you so far until your player's like, you know what, we're going to go this way when you're planning on going that way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's interesting. It seems like it would be fun, but I'm not people have been like, "That would be a great DM," and it's like, no, I wouldn't.
It's a lot of work.
I just wouldn't ever put in the work ahead of time. If it were something set up and I could just like tell a story, yeah, and do voices and stuff, sure, that'd be fun. But that's what video games are.
Right.
That's why I love Baldur's Gate 3. It's like the ultimate take all the work out of it, and a lot of fun and creativity. And like, oh, can I throw a firebomb at a barrel and blow it up? And you can, like all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Without all the having to make the story ahead of time, plan stuff, plan how strong this thing is, and that. I would never put in that much effort.
Yeah, it's D&D is definitely a life commitment.
So video games. Have you ever played Monster Hunter?
No.
That is one of my all-time favorite games, and they're coming out with Monster Hunter Wild. If you like the idea of like fantasy combat and kind of stuff where you get to fight like big, unreal monsters and stuff in like some comically ways, like you have a giant greatsword that's like 3 times your size that you're able to like wield around, and it, like in a realistic way. It's not like cartoonish at all.
Right.
Monster Hunter is. It's just such a fabulous game, you know, like talking D&D and like video games. I'm like, not too far to believe of like a jump from Monster Hunter over to Monster Hunter and stuff. Yeah. But it's the same kind of a thing where you like create your character, then it goes into a story, but then you can like play with people and just like slay Rathalos, Rathians, and Fatalis, and Lagiacrus, and all that stuff. And those are all different monster games. There's so many fucking monsters for so long. It's been, I think it was like an early 2000 game from Japan when it first came out. And I don't know, if you're into like fantasy style games, I'd highly recommend Monster Hunter, especially with Monster Hunter Wilds coming out.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, that's going to be cross-platform too.
Okay.
Coming out, which is going to be exciting because I had friends on PlayStation and PC that were like, Alex.
Yep.
Early, he was PC strictly, and he loves Monster Hunter, and I'm like, I got 360 and stuff, or I got an Xbox One, and he's like, oh, we can't play with each other, so.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. A lot when I moved to PC, all my friends that are like casual gamers that have Xboxes, PS5, so like, dude, I can't play with you. So it's nice that more and more games are coming out and being cross-platform.
Yeah.
What was like Blackout 4 that finally went cross-plat? Which one was?
Remember which one?
Warzone is, I know, right?
I know Warzone always has, but yeah, I can remember what game it was, which Battlefield or what Call of Duty was.
Yeah, it may have been Blackout, but I don't recall, honestly. I sucked so bad that it wasn't like, man, if we just got these PC players, it was like, man, if I was the only one walking around the map, maybe I'd survive.
Yeah, that was the comical fight I remember with Mouse. Oh, he's PC, but he plays controller. It's like, well, your aim assist from your controller is better than my mouse, but really my mouse is faster, so that whole battle.
And I was like, all right, play me with no aim assist, and it just fucking crushed me still.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
You're better. Just leave me alone now.
Have you played any other first-person shooters outside of like Call of Duty? Then are you like a Battlefield guy or?
Not Battlefield, but like Apex, and play a lot of Apex. Actually, last year that was the second most played game outside of Baldur's Gate.
Did you ever play Titanfall then?
I did for a short while back in the day.
Okay.
I believe it was Titanfall 2 that I played. Bought it on Xbox, jumped around the walls, and played some multiplayer. The problem is, though, I don't really get too deep into multiplayer. It's not fun for me to, like, spawn and die a bunch of times in a row.
100%.
That's bound to happen at some point, where you just kind of spawn and... Thank you very much. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Sorry about for the property, okay?
Sounds good.
Yeah, I get super bummed out with the spawn die stuff. That it gets to me, and it's bound to happen. You're gonna have a few games like that, so
Right.
I'd rather spawn, do all this stuff, be alive, be part of it, and then die.
There's anything else I can bring for you?
Should be good for now. Right. For me, at least.
I'm good as well.
Enjoy lunch.
Thank you.
Are you alive
Remember the Baja Burger?
Maybe like $10.
Is that zucchini?
Avocado, I thought. There's these
Avocado.
no, that's a jalapeno slices on top.
Jalapeno, that's what it is.
I was expecting like ring jalapeno, but not full slice jalapeno. Let's
Right.
go. These
They're
fries are
fancy here.
seasoned very well.
Hey, Cozy. Still have the original type of phone. What's up, Lee? Hello, everyone. Doing one back. Thanks a lot, Fred. So I'm not hungry at all, but this looks fantastic. That's why I was just gonna get those.
Cheese curds?
Yeah, but
So you're also like exercise is a big thing for you myself, and you are very well fit from everything I've seen of you. Like being health conscious and like exercising, has that just been like always on the back burner for you, like something that's like a hobby, or like did you do any like studies for it as well?
no, I didn't do any studies outside of just being obsessed with like trying to look good unclothed. But when I was a kid, I was always very overweight. Or at least I wouldn't, maybe not very overweight, but in a way, I was just always very uncomfortable with my weight coming up. And once I got sober at 24 years old, I was turning 25 when I got sober. And I was like in the peak of my ability to get fit. I started working out and seeing results kind of like that. I have really good genetics, unfortunately. So I got obsessed with it. Like I get obsessed with all things. And I just started working out, I started dieting, and it's all I wanted to do. I stopped playing video games, I got a good job, and I was like, I'm gonna find the lady of my dreams, and I'm gonna live this whole life and get a good career, and like, I did a lot of that, and dated some fantastic gals, and eventually I was like, I don't want to play video games and play music. So it's still there. I care very much about it, and that's what the channel was founded on. However, I've kind of fallen out, just like a lot of human beings have fallen out of the habits and of getting up every day and going to work out. When I do that, I feel good enough to be like, you know what, I'm not going to have that food. I'm not going to have the cheese curds. I'll have a salad. But especially since the road trip that I took, it's honestly, there's been a lot of just like, I'm just going to do whatever I want for a little while. And that has turned into a little longer than a little.
No, fair.
You know? Which, it bums me out, but it also doesn't bum me out as much as I thought it was going to. Like, I thought I wouldn't be able to handle it if I wasn't super fit, because y'all have known me through quite a bit of my like fitness and body changes and stuff. I think I'm about 235 pounds now. When I started the stream, I was like 175, but like 6 months before that, I was like 143.
Dang.
So I've gone in a fluctuation of like 80 pounds now, and I felt like I wanted to just be that like 170-ish, 175 forever. But as soon as I hit 30, 35 especially, it's like...
Pounds are hard to get off.
It's so hard. And my brain's bro, you could just relax. You can just relax and eat that burger. And it's like, all right, we will, but then we'll get back to... It's not the same. I'm used to being able to just start running, getting addicted to it, eating better, and all
using
of a
your
sudden...
ADHD to get you hooked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden 40 pounds are gone, and it's like, might as well make it 60.
Right.
I'm used to being able to do that. It just does not work the same anymore. I start, and it feels good, and I get all hooped up, and then I'm like, let's keep going, and I'll lose 20 pounds, and then it's just like gone.
Right.
But the 20 pounds you lose is not even as easy. It's kind of wild.
No, yeah. Yeah, because you get in the stage of losing all the water weight. Okay, well, that's the quick stuff. Yeah, that first place would go up, but it's come right off the backside.
Yeah, it's going to be slippery. I'm going to show it to them before.
Go ahead.
It does look so good.
See how well I can keep it together. It's like an analogy of me trying to fucking keep my life together right now.
Let's find the big toothpick.
Yeah, I got the one sandwich, and I was like, I'm just going to use my fork now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been trying to get back down to like 190, but I've been stuck at like 206 for the last 5 years. Mind you, I don't really exercise at all, but it's still like, okay, well, let's see what happens.
Just through diet and stuff, trying to keep it That's the way to do it. Like, diet is more important than exercise.
Right.
But it's if you do both.
The burn of the fat, it's been kind of, yeah. Unless you go to keto, like you usually are. It's, for me, that's the hard part. Is the diet. It's like, I'm hungry. What am I going to eat?
Yeah.
Rather than, well, heck, I can only eat this, this, and this.
Even keto, like, I started there and I was able to, all I had to do was eat keto, and no matter what I ate, no matter how much, it would just fly off. Now, like, I can eat keto and nothing's happening. And it's like, well, what's the point of doing that?
Right.
Especially when you risk, if you're going to be older and risk any cholesterol problems and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You can eat healthy keto.
Right.
And clean, but
It's
that's
a lot
not
of work
what I'm
and
doing. It's
pretty
a lot of
expensive.
work. Yeah.
We've changed a lot of our diet around the house this past while, and a big part of it was joining hockey, just like an adult rec league and stuff. I never did any sports and stuff in high school, but I got Danny to come with me to be part of a hockey league, and pretty much since then, we haven't done a hockey league this year, just drop-in hockey, but like that was a start to a better, healthier living for sure for me, and I dropped 35 plus pounds since fall of 2023 because of that. And we have more fruit in the house, and I love that my little guy, he loves his fruit. He loves blueberries, he loves grapes. He does like his treats. Like we just went to a holiday parade for Christmas and stuff, and every time he's asking for treats in the bucket that's up in the cupboard that he can't reach.
Yeah.
But he'll still eat the blueberries and stuff, and broccoli. But changing that was a big thing, like for the snacking purposes, like force yourself to just eat vegetables as the snack. 9 times out of 10, that really does work.
Yeah.
Go through a lot of blueberries that way.
Yeah, it's the fact that I'll be sitting down and eat the entire thing in one sitting. It's like, okay, well, there's money every single day that don't really have to spend on it, but or it adds up real quick.
So hockey, you play defense?
I'm more of a forward because to be a defenseman, you got to be like very fast on your feet. I'm not very fast. This is my first time playing hockey ever.
Yeah,
so,
the first time he was on ice was hockey last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, I was told being a forward would be the best choice because you just got to get in somebody's way, and I'm very good at that.
Very big,
Yeah.
but very clumsy at the same time. Oh,
Yeah, I could not. I can't ice skate. I've tried.
right?
I can like kind of a little bit, but
Uh,
It just takes time.
like anything, yeah.
Yeah.
And I enjoy the fuck out of it. On our way down here, I was reading all the open rinks up in Fargo and stuff. I'm like, damn, we're gonna have to go around the ice just to get some skating in too now.
How often do you get out to like get on the ice and do a pickup game?
Every Sunday is a lot of the time that they do drop-in hockey, but they fill up pretty quick a lot of the time as well. And there's like a couple different leagues in town. Unfortunately, a lot of them, for the adults, they're late at night. And I'm a garbage man. I got to be to work by 4 a.m. every morning. So if it's a game that starts at 9 or 10 o'clock at night, I ain't getting a lot of sleep.
Yeah.
And I prioritize my sleep a lot now. But it's like, oh my God.
How important is that? Prioritizing sleep? It's like, how old are you guys?
33.
33?
31.
Yeah. After like 28, if I wasn't getting 8 hours, I remember telling my ex, like, she wanted me to come hang out. And it's like, I want to. Bad. But you live an hour away, and if I leave and even just hang out for a half hour, which it won't be, and come back, I'm only getting 6, maybe 5.5 hours of sleep. I can't. I'll never forget that because she would be so mad if I would like do something else, like play a video game and only get 7 hours of sleep. I'm not saying she was wrong, but
I'm at home. I can stop whenever I want.
Yeah.
I don't have to travel. It's 2 hours no matter what for me to travel to see you.
yeah. No, I just wind up only getting like 4 hours of sleep, and it would ruin me, like my day, my productivity.
Like, so I was in a car accident when I was 16, so I have a TBI, so that kind of amplifies my ADHD. I have the problem of actually falling asleep because the ADHD keeps me up, and then it's like, hey, I can't go to sleep until my body's wore out. So like in college, I'd get like 4 hours of sleep every single night. It's like, yep, this is not good.
Yeah.
So yeah, sleep is. I'm getting better, but I don't know if that's just because of age.
Do you have like a routine or anything that helps with that?
Video games. That's why I play video games. Is like being on my PC at home. Like at work, I'm on PC all day. But as long as, and that's just clicking and all that fun stuff. But it's when my brain's active, like Call of Duty, that's why I play multiplayer all the time. That will just wear my brain out, therefore I can fall asleep. But it's kind of like how your brain, your ADHD, like you're hyper focused. Well, that's how my brain is like most of the time until I want to go to sleep, and it's like, no, we're gonna keep you awake.
Yeah, I don't know how to like hone in on what all the issues are because I've been through a slew of them.
Mm-hmm.
Not being able to sleep, sleeping too much,
Right.
all of it. I don't know. I should probably be working a little bit more hand in hand with somebody that knows what the hell they're talking about. But for me, it's just like right now I'm in this lifestyle of being. It doesn't really afford me the ability to be going to the doctor every 2 weeks and like,
Right.
okay, let's focus on this. Although I believe in that very much, and I think I should be. I think all people should be focused on their mental health
Yep.
and figuring out exactly what is the most, and even physical health, like what nutrients am I missing? Where can I evolve and be better here, and what makes me feel better so I can get in the gym once, twice, 3 times a week, get moving. Because you talked about y'all getting on the hockey league and losing weight. That feels so good. I don't know. Do you notice like everything, like even when you're at work and you're like, oh, okay.
100%. I'm doing a lot more now, and it's kind of flattering. My wife's like, "Oh my God, you've actually bulked up too and stuff," and that's like, "Oh, stop!" It's it's kind of like a flattering thing to hear and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like I wasn't going to the gym. I mean, I played hockey, but I was also like trying to exercise. Danny can tell you, I was so fucking worried about being like, I don't want to look like a dummy on the fucking ice and not be able to keep up with you guys and get winded. So I think I was also doing just before hockey started is I started playing Ring Fit Adventure on the Switch
nice.
and stuff. And that surprisingly, I don't know if I can. I don't know. I think it's fair to definitely attribute to like a lot of it, a good chunk of my exercise to that as well, because twice a week with some breaks and stuff in between them, I would be pretty good at like twice a week going on Ring Fit Adventure to assist with that.
Yeah.
And but yeah, like the speed of getting in hockey, I don't know. It was just like not wanting to be a terrible player amongst all these others that are like, and it's a rec hockey league. Everybody there was cool shit, you know.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have been like, ha ha, the nerd tripped over his feet and stuff like that.
That's what I did. I laughed at you. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, 100%. And stuff, but
I just go too fast and fall over.
And it was such a great feeling to hear from Danny as well. Like he saw me at the beginning of skating, and he showed me how to like do it. And he's like, "Yeah, you've improved at the end and stuff." And then just hearing that from other people, so that was kind of a nice ego boost there.
I'm ready for that next thing to get into. That like, it's something like hockey. You're so interested in it that you'll do the physical stuff. And even though it's hard, it's still so fun that it's not hard. It's easy to do, like to go through it. Thank you very much. Yeah. What a whore.
I went very ham into hockey there and stuff. And just this year, I got a hockey net for my house and stuff. So I'm like
A lot of
practicing.
shooting and practicing. And
Yeah, last year was more
dangling.
about. Haven't got that far yet. Last year was all about being able to not fall on my ass easily.
Yeah.
I do a pretty good job staying up. I'm not saying I don't fall down. I do fall down. Danny can attest to this. It was like our fourth game that we played last year. I like fell into the boards. I was just trying to I was going too fast. I didn't stop. Face full in the boards there. And everyone's like, "Oh," I'm like, "I'm okay." And I just kept going and stuff. But last year was on that. This year I'm going to be working on my shooting and stuff because my shooting is piss poor.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's cool though. I'm glad to hear that. It's always fun to find that thing. Some people, here's kind of where some people find things for life.
Can I take the plate out of your way?
Oh yes, please, thank you.
Like they fall in love with hockey and that's it forever. For me, I'll fall in love with something and then it's just like, it's the next thing.
Yep.
It's not that I'm like, if I go back to hockey, I won't like it.
Right.
It just doesn't drive me to like get up every day and do the thing. And so it's it's a great life that way, but it's also a tough life because when the next thing isn't already there,
you have that period of like, okay, what am I gonna do now?
Yeah, like what am I doing? What's even going on? What am I gonna do today? And it can kind of be like a bummer. Do you notice that you're like that, or are you more of like you're committed to hockey now?
I mean, I don't know. I definitely got. I'm committed to hockey as like the form of exercise that I do, and I'm not like deterred. I don't have. Let's see. What's the way to word it to describe this? I guess. Yeah, I mean, hockey's a big focus of why I just want to at least stay active, and you know, the extra effects of like being able to toss my kid around is, you know, maybe it's more for the kid because I definitely like prior to this is like, I don't know, I've always had a worry of not being able to like interact with my kid fully and stuff. Like they're like, throw me up and all that, and it's like hockey's helping with that.
Yeah.
So it's like twofold there. Yeah. It's pretty nice that I can like use my kid as a dumbbell now, or just to like whip him around. Yeah. And he enjoys it. So.
That's cool. You have one kid?
2 kids.
2 kids?
I got a just 2-year-old and a gonna be 13-year-old as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And family life is always crazy like that. Danny as well, probably the same age span, because your oldest is 13.
Yep.
And your youngest is 3. 4.
Before next month.
4 next month. Is it January?
January 31st.
31st. It's just before February. That's right.
Yep. That would be correct, sir. It's just before February.
Yes.
No, it's. Yeah. No, I've always been a sports addict, so hockey was just a reason to get out of the house.
I gave it to him, and I knew that he would be one to like, because I know he likes sports and stuff. I'm like, Danny.
It's my wife. My wife's a homebody, so if she can be at home, she's gonna be at home, and I get bored. Yeah. ADHD. Let's do something.
Yeah.
Well, hockey gave me a reason to get out of the house and actually do something. I'm not much person for routine. Well, it's hard for me to get on routine because of that. So when it comes to hockey, it's the case. I have this one night. I have something to do that one night. I don't have to figure something out. So
yeah.
So yeah, it's the ADHD thing.
Y'all play any hockey games? NHL 24 out now or something? 25?
25's out.
I want to get 25. I played, so there was this awesome like lounge arcade up in Fargo called Replay Games, but they closed down just this, earlier this year, and they were so cool. They had like 10 gaming PCs, like straight up gaming PCs that you can like play any game on.
Awesome.
And they had 12 Xboxes, PlayStations. They also had one of the Tekken 6 arcade cabinets from Japan as well that you could play. And a bunch of board games. It was really cool. Replay games.
They closed because of COVID?
No, they closed because of rent. Like their landlord was trying. Like, okay, so I guess I can't necessarily. I don't know if this is the case.
That most likely is
speculation, but they were raising the rent to try and boot them out to get another group in there in their location, which really sucks.
Yeah.
So, but my son and I, we went there because they had like after school game club every Thursday for like 2 hours, and he got to like interact with kids his age playing fucking Mario Kart. It was hilarious watching these fucking 12-year-olds just be like, oh, I got fucking green shell, like with the language and stuff, but they were losing their minds like playing Mario Kart. They would also have like themes and stuff. Like they had a scavenger hunt Replay Games did for the kids, where they had to play like some NES games and an Atari game, and like get to a part early on in the game to like answer the question for it, and then they get like a candy bar at the end. Okay. It was pretty simple and stuff like that. But Replay Games is great. And where I'm getting with that is at one of the nights, at one of the events that they had, which was an overnight, which was the other thing. They had overnights. You paid $90. Yeah, overnights where you get locked in to their place and have access to all their, and they had 2 VR machines as well, where you could play all unlimited games for that whole night, $90. You got pizza and soda and all this. Replay Games was the best, and I am waiting with bated breath until they find like their own location that's not under a landlord's scrutiny. But I got to play NHL 24 on there, and holy crap! First off, let me tell you, they have like both stick controls to be able to do that, to deke through. So you got to like hold the right trigger to like hold the puck in a certain way, and then your right stick moves your body while your left stick moves the stick and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was very complex, but I was getting pretty good going through the tutorials. So
Yeah.
I'd like to play, NHL 25 because of that. I'm like,
I think I played NHL 18 and 19 back in the day, and I played quite a bit, but I never really got far enough to get into the deking and stuff with gold sticks. So I would just do like the automagic. I think you could hit like X or B or something.
Oh, yeah.
And deke like with what they allow you to do. But one of my roommates back in the day played it a lot, and I played it a lot with him and enjoyed it. That's actually where one of my old screen names came from, which was Joey Two Toes, because of the skates would be like two big toes was essentially the joke. It was just like a dumb thing I put in, but like even my not my PayPal, but whatever the hell the other app is, I can't think of it right
Venmo.
now. My Venmo name is Joey Two Toes still.
Nice.
I played quite a bit of it. That was like right around when I started playing PUBG and Fortnite and stuff like that back in the day. I think I played the first season of Fortnite quite a bit on Xbox. I played the first season of Apex. I did all the BRs because that's kind of what we were into playing back in the day at that time. It was a lot of first-person shooters that I was into. It was Quake 3 Arena.
Take that out of your way.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
High school.
Yeah, no, I've been
Can I
playing.
get a box?
My first NHL game was 2009, and I've been playing basically every year since then. But now that I'm on PC, they don't have NHL for PC because it's a console only.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's one of the few games that EA Sports doesn't allow or doesn't make for PC.
Interesting. Is it just because it's typical of the keyboard mouse
It's I think it's
configuration?
more of the coding kind of thing.
Okay.
I don't know if it's like the refresh rates, even though the refresh rate's probably quicker on PC than it is console, but it's just there's something there.
I wonder if. I wonder if, dude, imagine deeping with a mouse and then moving your body with the keyboard through. That would be awesome.
I think that's where it'd be kind of hard because when you're shooting though, you aim with your body control
Okay.
and you shoot with the right joystick. So
I see.
that's where I think the
You have to aim your body at the nets, and there's no way to do that with
Yeah.
WASD.
Yeah, so I think it would have to be controller only for PC, which isn't really hard because I play Madden on PC, and that's with controller.
But so you're going straight back with your right. I mean, they could be.
They
creative
could
with
make
stuff,
something,
right? If your
but-
right hand is your stick, then instead of going straight back and straight forward to shoot, you can go at the angle of the net.
Yeah, I think that's where the whole issue would be. It's like you can play Madden with your mouse and key, but it's like, why would you?
Yeah.
Like,
Have you seen one of those mouses that have like 26 hotkeys and stuff where it like articulates on all your fingers and each like movement of you got like your joystick on your thumb, but each
Yeah,
one's like
and it's like down and up and down and up.
it's so fucking wild and stuff. But like something like that, I imagine would be something.
I
that
think
could
that's
be used
actually
for.
the left hand.
Was that in the left hand?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
'cause
left hand,
that's
and
for,
then you
like-
have your mouse
like
and actual.
okay.
LOL and Warcraft and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I get ads for it all the time because I clicked on it a few times and I had people send it to me because the spin bike and the way that I customized it has a desk that's like this big. So when I would play, not only am I at a disadvantage because I'm, pedaling and moving at all times, but I only
Faster,
have like
faster,
this.
faster.
I only have like this much space, and I'd have the keyboard like off the side of it, so I'm like I'd have a little space, but that full length keyboard was kind of screwing me. But
Yeah, it was always interesting to see just trying to focus and like your mouse is off the keypad. It's like,
oh yeah, I would like literally go like hit the wall next to me and stuff.
right.
It was I put in effort to create the desk and stuff, but it's like being a DM. It's like I'm not gonna put in that much effort, and it shows because I then ran into problems, and it's tough for me to like once I'm out of the initial excitement of it, it's tough for
Right.
me to go back and like redo something. I
You'll have
don't
to
right.
get AD engineering on it.
Exactly.
Get Casey doing it. Casey, there's your next desk.
I have
Spin bike.
I have some designs for really fun stuff too. To add to that setup, but it's such a hard thing to spend hours and hours and days designing and building something on myself.
Right.
Like, I know people will stick with me for it. I know
Right.
they will. But
It's a balance of being like doing the practical while also be entertaining. My
it makes
goodness.
everything that much better to have the cameras there all the time and people and chatting with us and stuff. And it makes everything that much harder to have to grab the mics, bring the batteries,
Right.
everything charged, bring that, make sure that's charged. Then when we're out here, what's that battery at? What's that battery at? Do I need to unplug that? Am I lagging right now? I just want to have fucking lunch.
Right? And Twitch is having problems today on mobile at least.
Is it?
Yeah. My chat was locked for, like, the screen's live, but my chat was way behind yours, so I've had to close out and redo it. So it's done it twice now.
Twitch API, they must be updating their servers or something because their API
Hopefully.
yesterday was really bad. So I couldn't update the title, I couldn't update the game.
Oh, really?
The mods noticed that the title wasn't updating. And then somebody subbed at one point, that didn't go through.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that just didn't go through. So I don't know what happened with that. Fortunately, it was just one sub, and you know what I mean? Like, it didn't put the time on the clock, but I'd like to
Right.
figure out when it comes to subathons,
That's kind of important.
it's very important.
Kind of important.
And you're at the mercy of, especially if you have your clock as low, you're at the mercy of their API working.
Right.
Fortunately, the donation is an entirely different. It all goes through Stream Elements, but Stream Elements is informed by the API of Twitch for subs, and then Stream Elements is informed by the API of PayPal for donations. So if one of those legs goes down, it's like, okay, we're fine. But if Stream Elements goes down, which has
Then
happened,
everyone's SOL.
yeah. So I've actually put in a single command to change from Streamlabs to Stream Elements.
Okay.
So it changes everything, all the noties, like everything pertinent. The link where you donate stuff, if you put / donate in the chat, which is fantastic about StreamerBot because you run everything through there.
Yeah.
Anything can be a variable. It's fucking so nerdy and so cool. I never thought I'd be doing something.
You just got to put the work in.
Yeah, it's the work on the front end. To be honest, I really like doing it a lot.
Can I take the Ferrari way?
You can, and we'll take one check.
One check. Any room for dessert today?
No.
I didn't even have room for the lunch.
Don't forget your cheese curds.
Oh yeah. You know what? Let's just.
I'm too
you
full.
help me with those?
I'm too full for it. Matt will.
I am.
He's a garbage disposal.
I can eat a lot.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not smart enough to do coding.
Here you are. You just don't want to take the time to learn it. You for sure.
Basically. I don't have the attention span to do it. I should say that.
It's cool when it makes a difference for me. However nerdy, however difficult it is, if I can do something and within like 5-10 minutes make it do something, especially for the thing I love the most, which is my stream, I really like it. I think one of the things I would, and I mean this, if any of you guys hear this and you're like, he doesn't mean that, I'd love to have him do that. I do mean it. I would love to, for the right price, travel to people and just set up their stream for them. I would fucking love that. Because I love doing it. I love OBS. I love StreamerBot. Love StreamerBot.
Yeah, and so you've already done the beer hub.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Like I've helped people do things at like good length, but I would like to do like where people are like, dude, it's just too much. And they have good ideas and they have a good stream and they just want to like have it set up and they're like, but I want it to do that and I need this to do that and I need that kind of stuff. It's like, pay me, I will literally come to you. I will even build you a computer. Like if somebody had a great idea and they had the money to do it and they just wanted to build a whole new PC and then have it set up for them, for their stream, that would be the perfect job. I would love to do that on stream. And the best part about doing it on stream, unlike the Subathon, is you get the exposure to my community. I get the exposure to your community. Thank you very much.
Your birthday is next week, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, dude. I don't ever say thank you. I'm like, one check, he's got it.
So yeah, I was gonna do it. You just beat me to it and stuff. So
I appreciate you.
Knew that was gonna happen too.
What all? What kind of? What are you getting from IKEA?
So we're switching. So my daughters, we're just switching rooms with them because we live in an apartment, and my youngest one, who lives with me full time, is in a room that's hidden away, so we can't really see. If we're in the living room, we'd have to get out and walk around. Well, if we switch rooms, we can see from the couch into her room, so that's the whole reason.
Okay.
And we're just updating my older daughter's wardrobe and stuff like that.
Oh,
so,
cool.
Yeah, it's just cheaper to come down to the cities, drive 3.5 hours one way to pick up some boxes than to have ship.
Yeah, make a day of it, save money, and do some.
Right, and just gave him
Cool
a
stuff.
chance to we finally get to meet this time. So
Yeah, sorry I didn't get to.
no,
As soon as the weather was getting bad and I couldn't really like sleep in the.
and it was good because I think that night or a couple nights later it just got kind of crappy. So
and that was mid-November, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I was surprised it stayed that nice that long though.
I was this close to going back down and going through Vegas and everything just to avoid it. The gas in that thing to do something like that, it's like an extra $800 or something.
Right,
It's
yeah.
like,
Filling in one tank is not cheap.
yeah.
So what's your RV that you got then?
I got a 2009 E450 Ford. It's a V10. It's the last year they made the V10.
Okay.
And it's gas. It just eats gasoline. But it's nice. And it really is. It's not like the fucking bee's knees, but it's been built to be the bee's knees for me.
Right.
It started really nice. It's got like a water heater in it. It has, and I just, all I really did was add I had Casey help me add the desk and the PCs and stuff. But the big upgrade that I did, besides the desk and the PCs, was the electrical for it, and the batteries that I put in it, and the solar and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't need much. It's just I can see where they bought it and they were like, this is too much. It didn't really, because they didn't have insulation. That's one big thing. Like there's some insulation, but it's the amount of insulation that's like, why did you
Run
even?
the card from you?
No change.
No change? Yep. Thank you very much, guys. Merry Christmas.
You too.
Thank you.
It's like, why even do anything? Why even do any of this insulation? Because there's windows open and stuff. It's like, yeah, I know it's gonna help, maybe a couple degrees or something, but there's really no good way of heating that thing. And when I bought it, I was like, my brain was like, you're gonna be down south anyway. But it's like you have to make the transition from north to south to get there, and those nights are just, it's gonna be like heated blanket.
Well, I suppose you can get just like insulation inserts for your windows. Just cut out insulation for your windows and just shove it there. Because did you guys you insulated the walls when you redid the walls, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
so
little half walls underneath the windows that we did. You were paying attention.
yeah, I remember stupid stuff like that. I was telling him on the way here, because of my injury, my short-term memory is fine, but it's getting from short-term to short-term to long-term. It goes wherever it wants to go.
Yeah.
Who knows if it's actually gonna get there?
Yeah, getting from the RAM to the hard drive.
Yeah, it's just random things that like I've always been able to remember things like in school just by hearing it, but it's now me like, hey, I remember you doing this 4 years ago. I don't know why, but I remember it. I know exactly what you said, what you were wearing, and everything. But
Interesting.
you know, it's just random weird little things that like stick. But the important things like, my wife tells me to do something 5 minutes ago. She asked me another 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Asked me for another 5 minutes, and it's like, what do you ask me to do?
Yeah.
It's like, it's stuff
It's
like
got to
that.
come with a sticker, like a prize.
From her, yes.
Something to get like the dopamine
Yeah.
flowing.
Yeah, exactly.
It really helps. It does. And understanding that. It took me a long time, and then enacting it is still not there.
That's the hard part. It's like, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but am I going to do it? Probably not. Will I do it? Eventually, maybe.
Are you a gearhead? I noticed your check engine light tattoo. That's check engine light, right?
Yeah, this is a check engine light. I am a gearhead in the, like, I love like the gear itself. I know you're talking about working on vehicles, but you went to school for audio production. I bought my house to put a recording studio in.
Okay.
So I don't know if you remember gearsluts.com. If you ever heard. Dude, gearsluts.com is fantastic for like all audio engineering, like recording equipment.
Okay.
But I have a huge rack next to my right under my gaming PCs. That's what it sits on, with like a bunch of not just interfaces, but preamps and compressors and all sorts of audio recording equipment. Mm-hmm. So like as far as I like gear in general, I have a ton of tools and stuff like that. I do work on machinery. That's what I did for a career before I started doing Twitch. I was a mechanic in manufacturing, working on like 300-ton presses. Yeah, so we made cans, but the presses that you have to draw the metal into, like to form cups and then redraw it into like actual vegetable cans, Spam cans, that kind of stuff. Like, you need huge presses to do that. So it was like 300-ton presses. We had 150-ton cupper and 300-ton redraw presses. And that's what I'm used to wrenching on.
Okay.
Because of that, I got into bikes, motorcycles. And then I got into some vehicles, but I wouldn't say I'm like a gearhead for working on vehicles that much.
But you're comfortable enough to where you like got an RV and are like, let's make this thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And then like we even fixed some stuff on the road and stuff like that. I was stranded at one point with some of the battery terminals had come off and stuff, and people were like, dude, just call AAA. I was like, don't worry. I know this problem and I'll get this one fixed.
When did that happen? I remember that.
I was it Pennsylvania? I was in Pennsylvania.
Was that before Zim or after Zim?
Before Zim. I stopped at a Wawa and I went to start it and just like it was giving me some issues, and we had some lights going out and I was like, what's happening? And when I checked, the terminals were in parallel, and one of the batteries weren't strapped down well enough, and there was rust under there, so I think one of the straps maybe either came loose or snapped up. And they were, every time I would hit bumps, they would jump like that. So the connections between them being one on a cable was like lifting off and lifting off. And by the time I got back there, it was just literally that far from the terminal. So it was connected to one of the batteries essentially instead of both. So I put on some dielectric grease, cleaned up the terminals, put them on, and then got another ratchet strap and strapped it on, and it's been perfect ever since. But all of that system. And a big problem with that was there was actually one wire that melted, and everything was connected to those two batteries and terminal, which were lead acid and not the same size batteries. This is why I know they got out of it. They got out of it because it just didn't have the power that they needed to do anything. So they'd park, and if it was cold, they had to run the engine and run this like bullshit heater that works, but you're also eating gas the whole time with a V10.
Just guzzling that.
Yeah, they don't even make those anymore for that reason.
There's a reason,
Yeah, so, and the electrical was really, really bad. I almost had a fire inside the wall. The fuse melted. The wire melted a fuse because I plugged in something that, demanded some power from it. And all of their wiring was like too small for the fuses that they had in there. So it was allowing too many amps to go through the
They're
wire.
like, hey, let's just do the cheap and just get cheap wire.
I don't know what they were thinking. It was like, it's all now fixed. Like I put like 5 amp things in, and if it's like, listen, I'll blow the fuse if I'd rather blow the fuse than melt a wire with all insulation around it and have it catch fire. So I sized out everything while I was at Casey's. That's why it took quite a while.
Was it 6 weeks? How long you were at?
I was at his house for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I would say it's a lot longer than your 3 days or whatever you were planning on.
I was planning like a week is what we were thinking, and then we were like maybe 2.
And then you got solar panels on that took, 4 days to get those tough. On?
Yeah. That was a rough annexing.
You just have a lot of how-to videos that you can make from all your adventures.
I wish that it wasn't so, because like we could have this whole thing, and by the way, this is the reason I did this on YouTube, so y'all can go back and watch this too if you want to. So it'll be on YouTube forever.
Sounds good.
That's why I was like, that would be cool. Every time I leave the house, I try to do YouTube now because I think it'd be good for YouTube. Loves it. They like it more than my gaming videos by a long shot. And it's just cool, like when you meet up with people, to be like,
Right.
hey, that's on YouTube forever if you want to look it up. It's like, oh shit, you can. That'd be cool. So it's like a good memory. But
Now I can go watch and hate my voice.
what kind of recording did you do? What were you planning on doing for engineering?
I was going to be like a studio engineer is what I was going to be going for, like full-on 48-track channel is like what I had in my mind and stuff. But did not pan out as well, and then kind of just let it all go to the wayside until we started doing the podcasts and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like,
But that helps a lot.
Yeah.
Having that knowledge of like where capsules are, what mic is what, and for what job. Is it a dynamic? Is it a ribbon mic? Is it like cardioid? Or is it an omni mic? Or is it figure eight? Or hey, we only have 2 mic inputs. Let's put it in figure eight and sit it here because that's perfect for like 2 situations, and one of them is interviews.
Right.
one of the greatest things for sure is I kept rolling my textbooks and stuff, and like early on I'm like reading, and a lot of the text in the book is for like instrument setups and stuff, like where are you going to have your mic for your kick, your snare, how are you going to mic up a cello versus a bass guitar and stuff, like where on the amp, and stuff like that. But then when it comes to vocals, it's just like very easy peasy and stuff. And just like when I was in college for that bit, it was like that was one of the bits of when we were starting to learn about the different types of microphones and how to do it. Our mixing teacher was a bass player and stuff like that. But so yeah, when I started so we didn't get to the vocals is what I'm saying in college and stuff. So when I was like reading the book to like know how to mic up and like what to do and like how to get the EQ set and all that, I'm like, this seems a lot more easier. Either I wasn't paying attention fully, but like voicing is a lot easier to get mic'd up, and then like setting the distance from the amp and like which fucking tweeter do you want in nearby, shit like that. So
It's all for recording music. It's all about getting it to sit in the mix correctly, which comes into play, but you're not setting a stereo field. Nobody's setting stereo field in streaming. Nobody. I think I'm the only one I've ever even heard referred to the stereo field and left and right. Everyone's just like, you plug it in and you make the sound, and then Call of Duty does left and right for you. Yes, that is true, but you can also have alerts going off over here. You can have binaural sound because your whole audience, half of them are on their phone, half of them have headphones on, and they're either gaming or they're doing their job, and you're in the background and stuff. There's so much cool shit you can do with audio engineering, but when it comes to music, you have to get the vocals to sit right in the mix. And just same way with the guitar, same way with the piano, and for sure the vocal and how they get set up is easier than the recording engineer part than setting up anything else. But if you're actually getting it to sit right in the mix, it's just as hard to get any of that stuff. But as far as the miking goes, when you're doing, like, there's room for improvement for a lot of streams, mine included, to get a vocal to sit right over the game, right? You want your vocal sound to be, but this is broadcast. Your vocal's just gonna be louder, right? Nobody's trying to make out the guitar in the back, left ear. That's like, you have to have this. Nobody's really doing that. Call of Duty balances the sound. Whatever game balances the sound, however they're gonna balance it. You're at the mercy of that, and then you just want to be louder than everything else. And if you're real good, you set up different channels, and you put maybe a little bit of I put like a ducker on everything else. So my voice, if I talk, it kind of turns down Discord a little bit, which is already set a little bit lower. It just turns it down like 1.5 to 2 dB more. Or I'm sorry, not 1 point, like 1 to 1.5 or 1 to 2 on a ducker, which is like a compressor that's side chained. And just have it kind of turn them down a little bit more, just to make sure that if I'm talking, it's being heard. And the same with the game. I have a ducker on the game. And you can duck things all around, like fully. Like when I have alerts go off, I have them duck music, because a lot of my alerts are music, and I don't want music that's in the key of E to be playing over music that's in the key of A flat, like something like that. So it's like, okay, that makes this turn down all the way, but with like a cushion around it. So the attack is very long, and the release is even longer. Right? You hear it for a second, it turns this down, gets it fully turned down, and then once this turns down, this kind of slowly comes back up. And it makes it real easy to hear, and from like the untrained ear on the outside in, it's just like, okay, I like this. This is easy to listen to, easy to watch, like that kind of stuff. Maybe not easy to watch, literally when I'm yelling on a spin bike. But
entertaining.
It's easy to listen to, which is cool. That's always been a huge focus of mine, is making sure that my sound was like as good as possible. And then, dude, everything's digitized, and I have to go from my interface, which is a analog and digital mixer essentially, that work hand in hand. That gets ported into my PC, and everything goes through a digital mixer. And the problem with that is that goes through my PC or my processor, and things change for whatever reason. The processing changes, the whatever core it's using in the processor changes, and the buffer sizes don't change. I don't change those. The sample rates don't change. I don't change those. I leave everything the same. And when I boot up, for whatever reason, the processor sets a latency to deal with the buffer size, the sample rate, everything I give it, and I also run from one PC to another. So I'm at the mercy of two PCs both setting this latency randomly that goes, put it at 60 milliseconds. Set everything to 60 milliseconds. I mean, I'd take 2 hours to set up the whole stream. 2 days later, you look, and for whatever reason, this is set at 120, and that one's set at 40. And the amount of offset things that messes up is just like, I literally would have to take 20 minutes every single day. I'd have to remember and care enough to take 20 minutes every single day to set all these latencies and make sure that when somebody sets off the Christmas song and I sing to it, that I'm exactly on, so the harmonies sound good. And I will do it. Every time I notice it, I do it, but sometimes it's a month and a half before I watch a video and I'm like, y'all didn't tell me this was off? And everyone's like, it's always off. It's always on. There's one day it's on, you take an hour, it's on, and then it's off again the next day.
Yeah, every time your stream resets, it's like, we're just going to put everything back to default.
That part is super frustrating. Especially as somebody that cares. I do care about the audio so much.
Right.
I'm a musician. So,
it's important.
Yeah, there's all the time I'm singing, all the freaking time. There's songs going off. I want to, improv a harmony to it. I put this awesome harmony, and it's just like the song's existing here, and I'm back here trailing it. It's like, I guess it sounds good, but you'd never know that these two harmonies are lining up.
Right.
So I'm just venting my frustrations right now.
Yeah. Well, you went through that. I don't know. I can't remember where you were, but you were trying to harmonize with on the road. You're trying to harmonize with some song, and you're way off. I think it was a couple seconds or half a second you were off. So it was it just sounded weird, but you went through the phase of why is this doing this? Yeah. Another thing I remember that means nothing to anyone.
So with Unkle Daddy, you do a lot of, you're all grassroots yourself. You do the mixing and mastering, or do you send her?
We actually go pay somebody that's local, and he gives us a good deal for sure, but he is really good at what he does.
Okay.
His name's Wally. He's great. He's up in some town that starts with an A that's just past Anoka and all that up there. I don't know how familiar you all are with Minnesota, but it's
an hour Ashby north. Stuck in my head.
About an hour north from where we're at right now. We go up, record. He does the recording. He does the mixing. He even did the mastering, which I personally like to send out to a different engineer to get their ear on it. But
it's always nice to have another eye on it.
Yeah, it sounds good. I know there are people who run things through Isotope and different plugins that it's yes, that will do a good job generally, but we're fucking putting our heart and soul into a lot of this stuff and writing, and you get one chance. I'd rather pay another $500 to somebody that is going to make it that much better than to go that much better for free.
Right.
100%. I agree with that.
But I digress from all that. But no, so we'll do our own marketing. Daddy D sets up. I used to set up all the shows until the Subathon, and then I just stopped completely. Daddy D took
I'll show
that
up for the
over.
show. You guys put it
Yeah,
up.
just tell me when to show up, and I'll be there 2 hours late.
I'm the lead singer. That's my job. You can't start the show without me anyway. So
Yeah, it's a blast to be able to do that. I think we should. It's only my fault, really, but I think there's so much potential to have so much recognition for the fact that I'm bringing y'all as an audience to
Right.
backstage passes every show.
yeah, you're bringing what usually 60 people
Yeah.
backstage.
The leads, and I feel like what I've seen from others, and this isn't a dig at other subathoners at all, Pogo if you're in here, or Emily or anybody that's like, this isn't a dig at anyone else, but I think that's one thing that separates us entirely and makes it so wildly unique, is that like you get all these rock shows, and I have access to all the best rock musicians that are local to Minnesota. I
Right.
have access to all of them. I can go hang out with them right now and we can write songs. And it's like, I should do that, and I've been planning on doing some of that here lately. But my band are some of the best rock music. Those guys are so freaking good at what they do. And it's just, I need to figure out a way to get the word out. Like, hey, y'all could just show up to this show. There's going to be cameras set up, the audio set up, and it's not going to be the best audio you're going to get from a rock show that's, you know, if you're
Well,
watching Rock Fest or something.
Yeah, you're not doing arenas or
Right.
stadiums. You're just local bar kind of
Yeah.
thing. It's
Yeah.
audio is never going to be the best at a local bar.
If I had a way to set it up ahead of time, off stream, I don't know. I could do a better job for sure, because I have gear. I have like gear to
Yeah.
bring that would help out a lot. It's just a whole
Transportation and
lot of
all of
hours.
that. Yeah.
It's a whole lot of hours, really. It's not even really transportation. It's just a whole lot of hours of testing, setting things up. It's like, I wonder if that's worth it. I wonder if it's worth it for the 45-minute set to be there for 3 hours testing, setting up. You really have to work with the sound guy. You have to work with
Right.
the venue. You have to get the time to do that. Figure out how to do a sound check, and then can we make our sound check, 20 minutes longer so I can balance this, move these here. Do you think this sounds good here? And for me, at some point, just some days I want to go out and I'm fine calling a restaurant and being like, "Can I set this up? Cool if I set this up at the table." And then some days I'm like, I just want to fucking.
I just want to go home. I don't want to leave my bed. Yeah, no, I feel that. Oh, fuck.
Well, Joe, I don't know how much time you got left. Joe or Joe, do you prefer?
Joey, everyone calls me.
Joey, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how much time you got left to want to.
Well, I have
Well, it's also
a little while. It's
20 to 4.
yeah,
Okay.
y'all gotta take off. I was assuming I have some plans. 7 o'clock tonight. We're doing like a little bit of a special thing, but you guys will be doing a podcast. What time tonight?
9.
9?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay, you guys-
we used to be Mondays at 9
7.
or 7.
7 Mondays.
Yeah, that was every week, but then we took that hiatus and let's just do every other week. It'd be
Yeah.
better for all of us.
And Saturday
And
nights, so
Saturday?
it didn't mess
Yeah.
with my work schedule. Because again, like going from 7, I'd edit the podcast afterwards. It'd be like 10 o'clock that I'd be getting to bed
Yeah.
and stuff. And on a work night, as always, was a wee bit
Are
of
you
a struggle.
editing and putting it out to YouTube as well then?
I was doing it to YouTube for a while, but now we're just like
Just straight live.
Just it's only live on. It's just live on YouTube
And Twitch.
Oh.
and Twitch.
Yeah, we're live
Oh,
to YouTube and Twitch.
You multi-stream to YouTube.
Yo.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got Streamlabs and stuff for that.
Is that the new plugin that just came out? Or does Streamlabs do that?
Streamlabs has done it since we had it, and we've been doing it for 2 years now, I think, is
Okay.
our
Yeah,
official time of live streaming. It's been 2 years since we've been doing it, and Streamlabs was the one that was recommended in what I saw a lot. Other people were like, you could get OBS is like way better, but there's like a little more technical side of it, and I'm like, I just want the plug and play aspect to start off
Yep.
with and go from there.
From there.
And-
It's hard to move away from that once you have it set up and working. It's like,
Right.
why do I want to
Yeah.
make it harder on myself?
Right.
Who sets up that stuff? You set up that stuff?
Tis me.
As
I'm
far
just
as
there for the comedic relief.
as far as encoding and everything that you have set set up to go live from there? Does it just use the same encoding, the same encoder?
Yeah, it's the same encoder key that it has for its. The only thing, like, so through Streamlabs, all I had to do was just log in through Twitch and through YouTube, and there's just like a little toggle that shares the key between the two of them.
Okay. Yeah, you can log in and then pick primary ingest server or secondary or backup servers. And then there's options for picking how you want to encode. So you encode at H.264 to go to Twitch, and you have to. That's what Twitch accepts, and that's it. YouTube accepts tons of shit. But if you didn't change any options, all they're going to do is take that exact same encoder that you send to Twitch and send that to YouTube. So that's what you're doing. So what I'm juggling with and why I asked is, and I won't take up much more of your time, this is nerdy, fun stuff I like to talk about.
No, again, I didn't realize how late it was, but
and
I'll
also,
keep fucking talking.
this shows how much he will talk to anyone.
You can change everything, including codecs. You can go to AV1 codec or H.265, or stay at H.264 but another instance, and then send a higher bit rate, which is just essentially sending a better quality. You can resize it from like 1080p that you're going to Twitch to 1440 or even 4K to go to YouTube, and I've been experimenting with all of that, resizing, getting the best picture on YouTube. And I honestly just went back to just sharing the same encoder and going live to YouTube because I was having so many issues, and I think it's because my stream PC is live 24 hours a day, and I'm probably just fried.
Yeah, it's overworked.
The temperature sensors on that card are like, we're at 32 degrees Celsius, which is
perfect.
Perfect. It's better than perfect. No, nothing runs like that. It's
right where
it's
you
not.
need to be.
Yeah, it's not gaming at all.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's any sensors on the NVENC chip, the encoding chip. So as it's encoding and only running OBS, I think that's running too hot and has continued to. So any semiconductors and things that are in there inside that IC are getting fried from
slowly
too much
melting
heat.
it away.
Yeah, I should have just run the fans at like 80% the entire time, no matter what. And that's what I'm doing now, but you can't undo.
Right.
And once you cause heat problems, you cause more heat problems because the cooling and the things that you're supposed to cool it are now unable to do their dried up thermal paste and stuff is no longer able to do its job. So.
Yeah, no, that's where you guys jump it. Your stream from your gaming or your stream to the gaming PC. Take down your stream PC, fix it, or.
Well, I have a backup actually.
Yeah.
I have an entire backup stream PC, so I just in case like my power goes out at home, I just have another PC set up somewhere else with the same clock counting down, and then I just jump onto that PC and put my phone into there, and I'm good to go live from there, even if my internet, my power, anything goes out. Okay. I'm fine. So, unless the world ends, I should be, or the Subathon ends, which is.
Well, you have 160 hours in, so.
Yeah, we got a little while, which is crazy. Dude, thank you so much for everything. Thank you for the food, man.
Happy birthday.
I appreciate it a lot. This is a lot of fun. This cool.
It was great to meet you. This was exciting. When Danny was saying, he's like, oh yeah, let's try and meet up with Sweaty. I'm like, oh, that'd be pretty fucking sweet. Let's go.
I'm taking him hostage.
I hope to be able to catch some of the podcast tonight. I do have some plans, some surprise plans.
Oh, it's all good, my man.
It's too late. We can talk about, what is it? Niv Mizzet. Good old intelligent dragon.
Well, I think it was because your favorite card was Niv Mizzet for the longest time, so I was like, yeah, this is gonna be the.
I think it was. If I had to guess,
I can't remember.
Probably something along when
4 years ago.
Ravnica Guilds of Allegiance was out.
Maybe.
And there's the new Niv there. And maybe we were just talking about like all the printings of Niv.
What did you guys think? No, I'm not in San Diego right now. Do you guys have a second? I gotta go rock a piss. You wanna just talk to chat for a second?
Sure.
We can do that.
Mics are there, that's all there. Feel free to grab it. Talk to me if you don't want.
Yeah, I got chat up here, so
Easy peasy.
I'll watch. Ugh, God.
Man, hopefully we can compare to Sweaty here, y'all.
Probably not.
We're not as entertaining. We're not buff musicians. We're just nerds that happen to be in the right place at the right time.
That's for sure. So off grid, I'm Sweaty Professor Oak. That is co-host Matthew.
Hello.
And yes, we do have a podcast this week at MTG.
Yeah, that's
So
Danny's the one that does all the collaboration here, I guess, if you want to call it that.
what's up, Kasem?
Yeah, we just got done eating some food. I don't know who's been here the whole time. Who knows what's going on? We're at Twin City Tavern in the Mall of America right now. Just had some Baja burgers that were fucking delicious. You know,
I need a nap now.
not sponsored. Yeah, we got to drive back to Fargo now. Well, he has to drive back. I'm gonna nap. I'll nap the whole time.
Yeah.
You bet.
3.5 hour drive.
Oh. But we first got to stop at Hudson to get that.
Well, we have to go to Well, actually, we have to go IKEA first.
IKEA first. Has anybody in chat, anybody from Wisconsin who has spotted cow, who knows what spotted cow is? I need to know. Scotland? Oh my gosh. Raise a pint to you. I got water right now. I'm all,
But he already drank his beer.
I did.
so.
I'm all out of my beer here. But raise a glass of water to you from Scotland. Hey, Fargo! Yes.
They're making fun of Fargo.
Oh, Fargo. Is it because I'm saying it funny? First off, just want
No,
you to know
I'm sure it's the show, not actual Fargo.
Oh. Steve Buscemi is not here. I am sorry. But we do have the wood chipper.
Yep, we do have the wood chipper.
There's the real one and a replica one that sits outside all year long at the Travel Museum and stuff. It's pretty cool to go there. And if you're a geocaching fan, the Travel Center also has a tour of Fargo geocache thing.
Don't say geocache around Sweaty.
Oh, is Sweaty all about geocaching?
He was for a hot minute.
You guys got a few more hours. No, I'm just kidding.
If you come to Fargo, there's a tour Fargo geocache event.
Really?
Whenever you go to the travel center, it's like a little brochure. You sign in, you go check out 24 geocache locations, and then you go back, you get a T-shirt. You get to see everything. There's some really cool ones around Fargo. They got Paul Bunyan's ammo can up there.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I know what I'm doing in Fargo next time I get out there.
You want to go geocaching? I'll fucking come with you, bro.
Hell
That's
yeah.
gonna be so fun.
Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll make plans to do that when it gets warmer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Geocaching in the cold sucks balls. I've done it before.
Anything in the
Mind you, we don't really have much snow. Oh, we got snow 2 days ago, but
You got like 6 inches or whatever, 4 inches.
It's weird. Like we had no snow until last week.
Last year was for
Same
us,
way.
It was like there was no snow.
Yeah.
Snow.
I think I shoveled once, and it was like a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a dusting.
Yeah, I broke out the snowblower, I think only once last year, and it was just shoveling all the other times. And this Thursday was the first time I broke out the snowblower, and it's just otherwise I've just been shoveling and stuff because it's just light enough to get a little exercise out of
we
it.
got what, 5 inches of snow
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like 5.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
4 to 6 inches, somewhere in there.
All right, dudes. I'm gonna let you go because we're gonna stay here and.
Yeah, we'll talk all day.
You won't get your podcast done.
I can sit and talk. It's from small town in Minnesota. You know, you just start by talking with everybody. You go to the Red Apple. You have a coffee. You have some breakfast, and you start talking with Dan about how he's raising his cows and stuff. And then, you know,
Kasem used to live in Fargo.
Casey Kasem, yep. Yeah, she was talking all the time about.
Fargo represents.
Yep, she was excited when we rode through Fargo, but I didn't have time to stop.
Well, and you weren't feeling the best either, so
Oh yeah, I was sick.
yeah, that's
on the way
why
home.
you went home.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
because you like just got sick just as you left Medora, so.
I always get sick when I'm traveling on the way back.
Well, at least it's on the way back, not on the way there.
Good point.
Buddy Jason Ashcraft, he was going to do a trip like that, not like streaming the whole time, but he got sick pretty early on and had to abort. And so he was going to be coming up to Fargo as well too. And it's like, yeah, when you get sick, man, it's one of those things.
And the stress of traveling.
Fucking ass, especially when you're doing big old travel like that.
I can't believe everything kind of just worked out the way it did for 3 months, dude. And
That was some truly good luck though.
it wasn't. The thing is, like, yes,
wasn't
luck,
luck, that was-
but like the community and putting it in and
That
just
was definitely community built.
yeah.
Even better then.
There was some luck, but most of it was just everyone's kindness and
Mom and Dad kind of
Yeah.
fire under your butt.
yeah. All right, dudes. Nice to meet you.
This is so fucking fun.
Yeah, it was. We'll do some geocaching. Love you, dude. Thanks for everything,
All
man.
right, no problem.
I'd love to show you Paul Bunyan's ammo can because it's really cool.
All right, killer. Have a safe trip and good podcast tonight. All right, dudes.
Perfect.
Daddy-os.
See you later, man.
Daddy-os. Laters. Oh, they're great, man. You know Spotted Cow, too? All right. That was Sweaty Professor Oak and his podcast partner. They're from This Week in MTG. If I have a modulator in the chat, can I get a shout out for This Week in MTG? Spelled exactly like that, no underscores or anything. That is their weekly Magic the Gathering podcast. And they've been big supporters of the stream for a long time. Vibe team members. It's been super cool. So we'll head out from the mall. And I actually have to turn on the hotspot.
I just needed you to know.
So we have, I have some time. Love you, chat. We have some time. So we'll walk around the mall a little bit. I'll show you all the roller coasters and stuff, though. I'm probably not gonna ride them. Twitch streamer.
Twitch, how y'all doing?
What's up, dude? Twitch, yeah. Twitch.tv/sweatypedals.
Wait, what?
Sweaty Pedals. I plan a spin bike to like motivate people to work out and stuff.
Hell yeah, that's nice, bro.
Nice to meet y'all. All right, take it easy. I don't have my card on me. The thing broke off my keys. Good old MOA. Yeah. Here, I should get a couple of my batteries hooked up here. Let's see if MOA has their own Wi-Fi, if I can connect to it, and how good it is if I can. So that's the mall Wi-Fi. see. Seem stable? All right, good. I'm gonna get one of my cables out here. What am I looking at, dude? They have like little pets that you can ride around. So we have a little bit. I have to be home by like 6:30 to prepare for Coast Stream tonight. Y'all better be very excited about that. Little surprisey prize. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it is, Jessica.
Great time finally meeting you.
Dude, it was a great time meeting you too, man. Food was good. Company was better. Hope you all drive safe. Get home safe. All the good stuff. MOA. This is kind of a good place to be coming to do all this stuff, honestly. 4 o'clock. We'll hang out for like an hour and a half. It'll take us about a half hour to get home. Yeah, it was good times. And check out the center of the MOA.
Very intensely. The Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis, have been here several times in the fall, and this is a song in tribute to that. Here is Northern Lights.
Kind of nifty. The kiddos. Super nifty. Super nifty. All right, so they have the whole ass theme park in here. I think all the coasters are open. The coasters are clear. M&M store? All M&Ms? All right, plain or peanut? Please use other entrance. Plain or peanut, chat? Y'all remember fighting this guy? TNMNT2 or whatever? TMN, what's that acronym now? Peanut butter. I would say peanut butter number 1, peanut number 2, plain. This guy, dude. Look at that guy. Aurora Borealis. No shot, they got climbing walls, dude. No shot, they got climbing walls. What's up?
Hello, guys.
What up? Dude, a full-ass arcade? You just want to smooch. These shoes, I'm gonna slip. These floors are so smooth. I need to get to a rug quick. Quick, dude. Halo? Halo, dude. Dude, why are... No, no way. What? Dude, they have a beer pong arcade game? How are people not having an outrage about this? You're training kids. Where's the outrage? Kind of cool. Where's Mortal Kombat, dude? Where's Mortal Kombat at? That's what we need. Coconut Bash, air hockey. I'm not gonna lie, I'm wildly uncomfortable with this coat on right now. It's a pretty small little arcade. Start them early. Jessica, you letting Mason play beer pong in the arcades? I don't think I've seen any of the coasters actually running. The Ferris wheel's running though. I'll let them play beer pong at home. Hell yeah. Okay, that's running. That's running. The squid is wording, dude. No, SpongeBob. I don't remember exactly what Squidward sounds like, but I imagine it's something like that. Dude, Skechers is not. I need new shoes. I'm gonna slip. It's gonna be the worst. don't put alcohol in them cups these days anyway. I'm a purist. That must have been like a post-COVID thing. The beer will kill COVID. Pretty nifty. Pretty nifty. Oh, full SpongeBob. Full tilt SpongeBob over here. Coasters running. There are coasters running. Fucking pineapple under the sea. Full pineapple under the sea. What are the pineapple poppers? Oh, puppy. He feels like I feel. It's slippery, pup. It's slippery, dude. The pup. Go, puppy. Dang. Oh yeah, they got coasters. They got coasters. Let's go hit I need about a gallon more of water. Pretty nifty. We'll check out some more stores on the first floor. First floor is pretty litty. Look at that. So there's 4 floors. There's arcades, roller coasters. It's pretty vibrant, honestly. Feels nice to be out of the house. Although I will say it's like uncomfortably warm to have a coat on in here. I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. Nespresso? What? You think Nespresso has water? It's gonna be hard to like shop like a normal person, honestly. I think as far as any shopping I do, like, should I not be ordering in? Shout out to Caribou Coffee, home of the Caribous. Silent warmth for frigid sits. Dude, shout out to Lush. I miss going to the mall and browsing all the stores. Lush has like the best cosmetics. We love Lush. Great store. What do you want to look at Lush? Paper Source. This is like tons of oh my goodness. I feel like Cozy would love this place. Is this just to wrap stuff? Is this all wrapping paper? You haven't been to Lush in years. To figure out the most efficient way to get my coat off. It's so hot. The mall is so warm. It's the moment. Dude, I don't want Christmas music stuck in my head. That's why I can't. I think that's why I don't leave my house. I like it until I don't. Puppy. Excuse me? Pardon me? All right, let's look at Lush. What in the Lush is this? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Fantastic. What am I looking at?
These are our shower jellies. So they're little, like,
whoa.
A jelly soap.
Do you mind if I film your hands?
Yeah, certainly. So
Just Twitch, no big deal.
Okay. So you just lather up like you would any.
Whoa.
Yeah, any normal soap, and then yeah, it's super like.
Where do you keep it?
In here, they live in here. Like.
Oh, and then you're like.
Yeah, they are.
And you just grab it out of there and then put it back in there?
Yes.
It's for shower?
Yeah, so it can be for your whole body, or it can just sit on your sink as like a hand soap.
Is that Santa Claus?
Yes, that's our laughing Santa. Obviously, some kids have come through here. Our poor Angel. She's a little disheveled.
Oh no.
The elfish one smells so good.
Is that the one you just used? It
Yes.
smelled awesome.
Yeah, no, it's so good. It's like a apple citrus bubble gum candy. I don't know. There are no words.
Are you supposed to just rip an arm off, or do you like take the whole elf?
Take the whole thing. It's just, like I said, there were some kids that just came through here.
Dang.
So you don't have to be like that gentle with them, but obviously kids are trying to come through and like
Yeah.
them as much as they can.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Cool. Those are nifty. I don't think I have the real estate on my sink for Santa Claus. Too many hair products.
Yeah. Your hair looks beautiful.
Oh, that's kind of you. Thank you so much.
At least is there anything I can help you find in here?
No, I'm just walking around browsing. I had one of my viewers wanted me to go to Lush, so I was like, let's go check out Lush. I'll check out some products. Thank you. Check out Daddy-O shampoo. Do they have it in Lush? This is a big Lush. Yeah, I mean these are a lot of like the premier stores in the Mall of America. So when you go into them, they'll have everything. A lot of the time. What the? It smells sex bomb. Whoa! It's fantastic. Prezzies. Hello.
You get the good side?
It seems like it's all the good side. You're beautiful. Prezzies. What else? What do you want to smell? Mint juleps. Oh, it smells so good in here. Cookie dough. Okay, I don't like that one. I'm not gonna lie. Merry Christmas? It's not it. Bubblegum. No. Unicorn. Ooh, I do like unicorn. I don't know if I could like it all the time, but turmeric latte, sleepy stuff, holding hands. Oh, helping. It's $25. It smells great, and it's like a hand moisturizer. Sniff, sniff. 5 times sweeter? It's the only thing I get from them. Daddy-O shampoo. Let me smell it. I'll find it and I'll smell the shampoo. We'll go talk with our, They used to have a face mask called Brownie Batter. So they have, in the clouds, they have a Cup of Joe face Yognog that I love, and it has like coffee grounds in it. Body butter. Everything kind of melts. Dude, that looks like a dessert that I would eat. The shampoo is purple. Oh, there's the angel. He's an angel. Intergalactic planetary. Those are cool, man. Look at all that.
This sticky dates is the one that is
Excuse me.
super viral. Maybe the 20 plus.
So, Daddy-O purple shampoo. I'll try to find it. What is this? Sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff, chat. It smells pretty good. I don't know if add a bouncy, beautiful finish with a touch of nourishing oils is... Whoa. What in the witch hat is that? I can't even tell you. It smells so fantastic.
Hard to do when you can't tell what.
Okay, I see swell. Oh, there it is, Daddy-O. Excuse me. Don't lose it. Don't drop it. Wait a minute. Stop blondes and grays from going brassy and get all hair colors bright and shiny with our purple shampoo. Dude, the Daddy-O. 8.4. This is $26. Holy smokes in the clouds. It smells pretty good. Smell is the most important for me. Is that a rose? That is a rose. Look at that. Those are kind of cool. The bath bombs, that kind of stuff. Dude, these are wild. Whoa, I want that. I got the smallest bottle. I only use it on special occasions. Does it make your hair vibrant and awesome? This store is gorgeous. Yeah, packaging is second only to smell. Oh, this smells terrible. I must be honest. Let's smell something. Bubble bar. Ooh, I like that one. That one smells good. He needs some milk. Oh, shit. Shit, chat. No. No. All right, come on. Fix it, Sweaty. He needs some milk. Whoa. What is this? Reusable bubble bottle. Soothing oat flour. Makes for the creamiest, dreamiest vegan milk bath. On second sniff, I like it. I don't know if I like that. I might though. Let's sniff this. Sniff this. Whoa. This smells exactly like something decent. The smell is really good of this. Really, really good. Y'all want to take a bath? Oh, that one got me. I wasn't ready for that one. Let's go for the orange. Sniff, chat, sniff. Oh, don't sniff that one. Wait, don't sniff that one. That one's bad. Orange is bad. Sleepy. Hot toddy. Sniff, sniff. Ooh, I like this one. Turn up the heat with a real winter warmer. Clove and cinnamon. Really? I hate clove. I like this though. Soothe the soul while generous helpings of fruity orange and lime oil lift your spirits. Oh, I do smell the clove now. It smells good though. Va-va-voom. Aphrodisiac, jasmine and strawberry combined for a fruity floral fragrance to supercharge your sensuality. Oh, sniff. Sniff, sniff. Oh, no, no, no. Don't sniff that. It's bad. Snow Fairy. Just the thing for fairies, pixies, and all magical creatures. Use in the bath for soft moisturizing waters or in your wax burner for a sugary sweet pick-me-up. Sniff, sniff. This one smells like bubble gum.
Yeah, but she wouldn't even know, right? So this
Roasting chestnuts, not so good. Clear the air.
What you blow bubbles through.
Oh, this one's weird.
And then this is the smell. It has like a little.
Hot toddy, you're gonna be on fire.
I would say this would be your best bet. And this is on this side.
This one's cuttable. You just cut a piece off that one. They didn't want to shape it.
But it is a nice one. I would say if you want
Dude, is this a fairy wand?
them while they're in the bath, they can blow bubbles. Take it out as soon as possible. I think this is a really good one.
Glinda's wand.
I would say that pink is the one. Just because you get
Sniff,
a
sniff.
little more glamour with it, that would be very subtle. It is more for the color. I would say for that one.
No. That's not the one.
Yeah, that's the actual one, but I was like, this gives me more. Sorry. Okay, this gives me more main character.
Sniff, sniff.
But I can see more bubbles in there. That's what I know. Because you like, boop, 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 and then you take it out and get the bubbles, but.
I think I'm smelling them too close.
Yeah, I get this for my niece. She's
I
like,
think I'm smelling them too close.
won't get out of the bathtub. And I'm like, you know what?
Look how vibrant that is.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Look at that. Sniff, sniff. Hi, Humble Wumba. How you doing? What is a hot toddy? Is that something you can put? I'm not gonna lie. This one smells fantastic. It's too pink to be smelling that good. This one's weird. It's all right. 4 out of 10 sniff. Sniff? Duh. Teddy bear. Hot toddy is a hot drink. Sniff, sniff. Okay, this one's all right. This one's all right. I'm gonna lose it if I stay in here. I've smelled too much. Let's go. It was fun. We saw the Daddy-O. Boop. Hey, can someone check out the YouTube for me and let us know that we're live and that it looks okay? I hope. I certainly hope. Because I haven't been able to check that out. 4:30. So we have about an hour. We could do that. Wait, go back. There's so many stores. We can't stay in Lush the whole time. What about Bath and Body Works? Y'all want to sniff in Bath and Body Works? We did an almost full. Look at the Ferris wheel. I haven't rode a Ferris wheel since Casey. Yeah. Isn't that wild? This is in a mall. That's awesome. You want to go on the Ferris wheel? Been to the Lego store? No, we can look at the Lego store. I don't know if they'd let me, I could go ask, for sure. It was pretty awesome. Awesome. Hey, Helena. Helena, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Vibe Tribe. The IRL stream, yo, playthrough, what's going on? Telka, Finn, Dylan, hello. Sorry. A little bit of moderation, yeah. Kind of nifty, right? I think they have lockers and stuff for this. I'm gonna keep walking around the first floor though. You know what I would love? I would love some oh shit. Ask and you shall receive, Sweaty P. Did what just happen? Did I miss something? You're talking about the in the chat nonsense. Cash only. I don't have cash. Dude, they have a boba place. Oh, the Dora reference? We don't need to go get taro boba, do we? I think we might actually go do that. Get some taro. So the first floor kind of like branches off over here. And there's a nutcracker. The boba line be Sweaty the Explorer. The boba line is too long. We ain't doing it. Crack your nuts, Shay. Come over here and get your nuts cracked, huh? The boba line is wildly low. I ain't in the mood for no boba. Just kidding, I'm always in the mood for boba. Do it myself. I'm getting anxiety just looking at the boba line. I can't. I quite simply, I don't think I can. It's too much. The line is too much. I'm better off walking around with a fucking camera on a gimbal than waiting in that line, dude. Hi, Mama Isa. Hello, Mama Isa. How you doing? I gotta turn down the bit rate a little bit. Should be a little better. I am well. I hope you're well. I tried. Listen, I tried. It's too much. I gotta be in only my own world. It's the only way that I'm willing to do it. Nutcracker. Beautiful sun in your hat. Walking in a winter wonderland. Someone just sang in my face. That was awesome. What's the worst thing that could happen? A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Whoa. The Candy Cane Institute Testing Lab? What even is this? What even is this place? Like just keep those sleigh bells ringling, ding, 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 too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. It's my worst nightmare. Outside the snow is blowing and friends are blowing. Ooh. Should we go to the second floor? Oh, we gotta finish the first floor. We're gonna do a full floor explore. Doing good. We somehow crammed a small tree in the house. And I just finished putting all the junk on it. Now it feels like Christmas. Where's Santa in the mall? That's a good question. We should find Santa. Hell yeah, you wanna say hi to Twitch? Yes, I can. Friends of blooming and friends of sound. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Minnesota history. Dude, I was so close. I was so close to getting boba. Sniff, sniff. Y'all want to sniff some more snuff? I don't know what an apothecary is, but we can go to Bath and Body Works. It's sugar. Where was? Oh, Bath and Body Works is this way. All right, that's so cool. So it's starting to get dark. So all the windows in there are darker, and the Ferris wheel and carousel all look super cool. All right, sniff, sniff. Uh-oh. I'm gonna feel like a bull in a china shop. I have a backpack on. It's gonna be tough. All right, sniff, sniff. Into the night. Sniff, sniff, chat. We'll smell some coffee. Well, actually, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to like this. I like it. In the stars, in the clouds, gaming. Try me. Sniff, sniff. Whoa, these are all awesome. I don't think I want to. I don't know what they are, and I don't smell like them. Yeah, it's just a fragrance. Gingham, gorgeous. Sniff, sniff. That one's okay. It's not bad. Oh, shout out to Emerald Sakura. Sniff, sniff. Lost in Santal and Snowflakes and Cashmere are my fave. Lost in Santal? That one's gross. See, I love vanilla, but like not scent. I just like to drink vanilla. Sniff, sniff. Oh no. This one's everywhere, and it's vanilla again. Excuse me. It's vanilla again. So wait. Pixie! Thank you for the 35 months. Big W, 6 minutes on the clock, almost 3 years. Warmest wishes to you, Pixie Dust. No, I'll just shop for you online and send it to you. Covered in roses. Sniff, sniff. This is good. I don't like that this is good. Let's find some more manly. Getaway soiree. Sniff, sniff. Whoa, hold on. Pedal parade? Wait a minute. I don't know what that is. What's tuberose? And pedal parade.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Can you? I have a question. So there's like a smell in here. I don't know which one it is, but like, do you have other tuberose stuff? That's it?
Yeah,
Okay. Does this kind of smell like an old lady smell? A lot. I love the smell, and I can't even like. All right. Thank you. I think it's tuberose. That's the smell I like. Yeah, I'm obsessed, and it smells exactly like an old lady, but in like the best possible way. Can't do florals? Like if you buy a coat from like a shop, like that kind of vibe, like from a Goodwill or something. Champagne toast. Sniff, sniff. It's okay. I like the floral ones. Oh no, I'm looking for good scents is what I'm looking for. What's up, Ham and Liz? What's y'all's favorite Bath and Body Works smell? Champagne toast is your favorite? Like one not. We're getting noodled. I know. I got too deep. I went too far. I got too deep into the smells.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have, what was it? Snowflakes?
Snowflakes and cashmere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She knew.
Did you want it in a spray?
I don't know. One of my viewers is just interested in having me smell it. And then something about
my favorite one.
Hold on, I'm nose blind right now, I think. And then something about Santal?
Santal?
Lost in Santal?
Oh, that's like a
Ooh. Oh, excuse us.
You get all of it. It's a detergent. You get
It's a detergent for like clothes?
Yeah.
You guys have this? I didn't even know you had that. Whoa. This I can't smell this. It's impossible. I can't. I feel like I want to. I'm going to take it with me. Or we're getting the Santa one you were talking about.
This one.
Whoa.
Candle wash. So this ingredient.
Whoa. Have you smelled this?
I smell everything all day.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, my little sister just bought this for my mom today.
It's really nice. I don't know. I think I'm like sensitive to detergents, but
Yeah.
I would. You don't have anything else that smells like that?
Let's see.
Santal. What's it? How's it spelled on there? Sunwashed Santal. I can't smell this. It's impossible.
Let's go see.
I'm like, it's like smell. Nothing.
This has the same.
We are. I am scent overloaded.
This one has some of the same notes in it, like the amberwood.
It does. It's not quite the same.
Right.
Oh, she's good at this. So that one was like calming. This smells like something I would have worn in high school. Whoa, what's that one?
This one is the mahogany teak wood. We also have these in candles too.
Okay.
They're so good. They're my favorite candles.
I like that. All right, I'm kind of nose blind. I think I'm gonna go step out for a minute and maybe come back. Thanks for the help.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Let's toss this. I gotta go live here on my stream thing. I'm like dizzy from smell. Bath & Body Works has a secret scent called the Sweet Greasy Jingle Balloon Butter Oil. You want me to ask for that? I don't think, you too, thank you. I don't think they have that, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. So then they went. Be right back. Sweet greasy. Only clowns knows. I need a full dossier on Only Clowns. We gotta figure out more. We gotta dig in and get some research. So, MOA, Mall of America. It was hopping definitely a little bit more, I think. Feels like it's calmed down a little bit. Side of the mall sucks. I said, no, you don't. Squishable Cinnabon. No. Stop pulling me in with your Cinnabon scent. The Cinnabons, dude. Not the Cinnabons. squishable. Oh, look at the squishables. Hey, Taff, how you doing? Look at the squish. No way. That thing's so squishable. What even is this store? Where did it come from? Oh. They're kissing. Aren't these? Look at all the.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ray was getting she was getting frustrated.
Can you get me and Jessica one, please? Look. Look at this guy. The plaguey owl doctors. What? This one has heterochromia. So cute. Little plague dudes. Oh my goodness. Plague Doc Burb. This guy's awesome. These are awesome. Is it a mallard? Bro. We should do all our giveaways from this store right here. I like the caterpillar with all the legs. Get a squishable kitty for sleeps in the RV. Want a real kitty. It's called Squishables is the name of this store, and it's fantastic. Is it a lobster? Golden rings. Oh no. Swan's a swan and is a platypus. Dude. The platypi are, that's where it's at. Dude, I don't even know what this is, and I love this one. This is the best way for me to shop where I physically can't buy anything. I'm a squishable.
It's always burning this morning.
What is it though? Oh, it's an otter. I like the otter. And then these turtles up here. Look at this guy's face, dude. Oh, dude. Look at the big one. Dude, this thing is giant. Did you see a corgi? They're awesome. All right, we better go before we get. I love this though. This little fox guy. How much are these? $50. It's so awesome. I love it so much. Oh, the dog. The dogs. Look at the dogs. I don't want to pull them down because I may be slightly too short, but it's like a wiener dog. That's awesome. There's a whole other side of the store. Gotta have lids in every mall. I think there are 4 in the Mall of America. Build-A-Bear. Uni Uni? Is that a boba place? What the fuck? We're doing a sound check, it sounds like. This is the board. If any of y'all are interested in engineering and live sound, this is the board they use for the Mall of America. using today. Looks like this whole stage is kind of set up. So they probably use different board and stuff every time. This guy shows up and gets this all set up to go. Super cool though. Remember correctly, I think there's a store on the second floor right above where I'm at. Where's Santa? Where the hell is Santa?
So I'm going to everyone. I've got a chair.
I've sniffed my last sniff. We're going up. We're going up. Santa gone.
But here's what we did. We went to an anime store, and a Japanese store. But we saw a bunch of different and that's what we told me.
All right. I wonder if any of these take cards and have water. We honestly have to start heading home. Got to see life out by you too. So there is a, what's it called when you have a bunch of fish and shit in tanks? We got one of those in the mall. Aquarium? Santa's gone, Christmas ruined. Let's see if we can catch part of this performance before we go to chat. Sounds like hot shit up here. smells like an entire chocolate blast in here. I wasn't expecting a whole chocolate blast. Shout out to peanut M&Ms. They have like all the things. Moose Munch? What is this? Milk chocolate bag pouch. I don't like that. I don't like bag pouch. Oh, those are cool. This is just filled with M&Ms. Look at that. Y'all remember when they added the blue M&Ms? They came to my school and did like a poll of like what colors to add, and blue won. It's hard to remember a time before blue M&Ms. Cruel world. How do we still not have pink M&Ms after all that? Where's the outrage? Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Where you at? Where you at? No. Let's go. Purple. Shout out to Jenna Fries. I won't do it. I won't do it though. He called me Jennifer for my whole school year. I bet you can't find my name. Let's see. Oh, Dipsy Doo. I almost found it. I feel like I'm pretty close. Jessica. Oh my goodness. Here, okay? Jeez. Why is it all pushed back here? Moose. Bet they don't have Brody. My name starts with a P. No Brody. No Brody. That's the only name they have that starts with a P. Shout out to DMT. Not it. Ooh. These are cool. Glove set for babies. Baby glove set. I have an old school name, Paula. I was aware. I actually did know. I just didn't. Oh, dude. Let's go look at all these ham and yams. Cups. It honestly, it smells too much like chocolate in here. I'm gonna lose it.
Smells like fun.
I've sniffed my last sniff. I wish to have a unique name. Irish Beast, can you get me a new G string? Shrinking G. I'm getting G fat. Shrinking? Yeah, definitely shrinking. Dude, look at the baseball. This is so cool. I love baseballs, dude. I want to go to the batting cages. All right, let's look at this wall of color mixes. Spencer's. Skittles. Does M&M own Skittles? Color Blast, all the pastels. Romance. Okay, I have a friend that lives near the Mall of America. I gotta go visit him sometime. Dude, Mystical Mix. Come out, bro. Come out, Irish Beast. Reindeer. Mermaid. The Winter Mix. Winter Mix is sick. Wilderness. M&M Minis. Y'all remember these things? Caramel. All M&Ms are mid. Won't be soon. I got you. Dork chocolate. Pretzel. Who was losing it over pretzels the other day? Ninja. Shout out to Ninja, dude. Caramel. Strawberries and cream flavored. Whoa. Look at the broken one. What's in there? Cream? Holiday mint. Ugh. Pumpkin pie. What about that, Jessica? Toasty holiday. Mega. Those are pretty mega. Classic mix. Almond. Ooh. Ooh, what? Ooh, I could do peanut butter minis. I could do peanut butter minis. Shout out to peanut butter M&Ms. These are not mid. These are fantastic. What? What is this? What is this? Just ruined my day. Dude, they have full color M&Ms. They're just one brown, black, gray, purple. What? I didn't know what I was about to get into. You're allergic to peanuts? We're not gonna work out. Okay, I could accept this color M&Ms. Ew, or this color. That's teal? I feel like I've been lied to my whole life. Oh, dude, I had no idea. Yellow is lit. Orange, red, pink, cream, white, double white, cream, pink, dark pink.
score says Tiffany Blue only fitness does better. Always Diana says we can work out. Excuse you.
Filipino powers. Alcoholism and pirates.
I like these little silver ones too. Those are kind of cool.
Always Diana says.
Dude, M&M champagne? What? I want this. It's $30. I do not want this. I feel like you just get a bottle of champagne. I don't drink. That is the problem. But like at that point, you might as well. Might as well. I thought it would be like $9, maybe 11. Yeah. I might as well get M&M flavored champagne. Orange Julius. Look at how wild this looks, dude. Drink water. That is true. I haven't had a pina colada in years. It's kind of strange that band played like 2 songs. They did a sound check, they played like 2 songs, and maybe that was actually just the sound check, is what they played there. Haven't had a pina colada Julius. Oh, that's what you're saying. Some soft pretzels. Sweaty, can we ride the Ferris wheel like you promised? First of all, I didn't promise. Okay. It's already 5:30. I gotta get home. I gotta drink some waters, eat some foods. So $50 gets you 2 damn songs. 2 damn bands. That's it. Bet you $15 you won't ride the coaster. I don't have 20. Dude, it'd be like near impossible to figure out exactly how to do that with this. You know what I mean? I'd have to put everything in a locker. I'll do it. I'll come back and do it. I just don't think right now is the time.
Are you streaming?
Yes, sir.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Twitch.
Oh, that's cool.
We're coming back tomorrow for rides. Maybe. Maybe we do.
I received TTV, that's all okay.
Oh, at some point it connected to my phone. That's interesting.
Always Emiliana says yay dad. You can take the money from my piggy bank.
You're welcome. All right, so I'm sure Mr. Waddles wouldn't. Who the hell's Mr. Waddles?
I received TTV, that's always Emiliana.
Krekka, thanks, dude. I appreciate you. You want to sleep in there? Blee back home, but I'm elbow deep and working on the bike. Seal's the biggest pain in my ass you could imagine. Oh no, dude. Well, get her done, it'll feel good. So look at this. They have lights on the ceiling that tell you if the parking spot, if it's green, you can go. There's a parking spot. If it's red, there's no parking spot. See that? That one's red. No parking. It's hard to see, but that is red. This one's green. So there's a parking spot. Green.
Recce Vision says smart. Recce Vision says smart.
Smart. Smart. And this is Bloomington, Minnesota.
Always Emiliana says that Irish beats TTV. He doesn't love me, that's why. Just
I don't love you.
says I'm on the edge of my seat for this prize. Lee 20,005 says have to tear half the bike apart just to even get to the headers, which you guessed it, have to come off to get to the seal. I got the header separated from the block, just need to get it to separate from the collector box so I can get at the seal. Irish beats TTV says oh. So instead of looking to see if there is a car in the spot, you can just look up. That's awesome. I hope that light never seals. I might have a collision. Recce Vision says that looks really nice.
Feels.
Jesse _ says beautiful.
Yeah. Bloomington's a big show-off touristy spot because of the Mall of America. So they make sure it's cool. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff around. All right, thanks for the lurk, Blee. I'm going back to getting warm. We're at the car. Still snow in my trunk. I'm not particularly happy about that. through, you guys. That's my bad. Also, my butt was sweating. I didn't clear off my car when it snowed. I shoveled the whole driveway and jumped in the snow, so I didn't wind up clearing off my car. When I opened the trunk, there was a ton of snow on top. A bunch of it fell in. You guys enjoy the Mall of America?
Irish Beast TTV says I just come on the store for it.
Who are those who I did lunch with? That was Sweaty Professor Oak and his podcast partner, friend. Oh, we'll do the mall again soon. That's a quick, easy way to do some good, fun content. I never really think about it. And it's the Mall of America. Like, they're not going to give a shit or kick me out. But I kind of had my fill with being in public after not leaving my house for a while.
Someone is tired.
Always tired. I just have a low threshold for yawns.
Irish Beast TTV says, Ema DM you my IRL streaming friend who lives close. You might like him.
Okay. Dude, that'd be great. I'll check him out. All right, YouTube, it's been a good time, been a fun time. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I'm going to drive home. And thank you for all the trolls that came into YouTube. And you're the best, YouTube. Thanks so much. Thanks, children, for being children and as immature as possible. Okay, bye.